We don't condone the use of any illegal substance or any illegal activity. This video is intended for instructional and educational purpose only. Watch at your own risk. Viewer discretion is advised.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In the garden where the green leaf sway, see bunnies rolling up, we light it all way. Mr. Ganiks got the bombs, we puffing all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Yo, yo, yo. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone.
As it says, everybody can see. Bunny looks a little different tonight.
Yeah, not as pretty, right?
That's right. Bunny's not feeling good. She's got a splitting headache, so she's gonna take tonight and chill. Hopefully feel better, and the show must go on. The show must go on.
Hey, I'm here, man. You know, always. I always plan on coming on and showing my plants, so I'm happy to step in and hang out with my gromies for a while.
Hell yeah. Damn, the background's filling up. Filling up
That's
nicely.
it.
Hell yeah. So yeah, Wednesday we had Miss Flower Fox on. That was a really good show. That was a fun conversation. She's a super cool person, awesome grower. And definitely go check that out. I'm not sure if Bunny's put it on Spotify yet, but usually a day or two after the show, she moves everything over to Spotify, so it's over there as well. So if you want to catch it over there, you can, or you can check
All
it
the
out on
interviews,
YouTube.
all these Wednesday interviews have just been bangers, man. All of them.
They're a lot of
Keep it
fun.
up with those. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, man. I learn a lot from all these different people in the community, whether they're home growers, whether they're businesses talking about their products, whether they're the legends that come on that have been doing this for 50 years. Like, you know, some of the stories that we get to hear are just incredible. So,
Oh yeah.
and we got a hell of an episode on Wednesday. It's not live, but it will be a live premiere. We had the pleasures of sitting down with Mr. Jorge Cervantes, Mr.
So
George
cool.
Van Patten. So he's he told us all kinds of good stuff, lots of stories. We talked a lot about like where skunk #1 came from and the people that did it, and he was hanging out with these people back then, and like there's just so many good stories, man. It's kind of like if you're a movie buff or something like that, and you get to meet
Yeah.
your favorite actor or actress or something like that. That's kind of what that's like when you get to sit down with somebody like that. Because I'm
Except
not really
that
into movies
person.
and stuff that much, you know. I'm
Well,
into
and that person's
cannabis
a
and
real
how it got
person.
here, and yeah,
You know, those people in the movies, like some of those people are down to earth people, but most of them, you know, they're, you know, glamour and stuff. Like these people, like Chad Westport, man, he's cool as hell. Sit down and have a conversation with you. Like, you know, all these
yep,
people, like they're big names. They're very knowledgeable, teaching people a lot of stuff. So yeah, shout out to all those guys.
absolutely. Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Bunny and I will be in the chat. Kind will probably be in the chat, and yeah, I can't wait for that one to drop. That'll be Wednesday at normal time, and yeah, Seed to Harvest. They lost their YouTube account. Make sure you guys are
Yeah,
following their new one. If J-Rats, if possible, if you can put down the link for their new page, that would be awesome to get people
yeah.
over there
Watch it,
and
everyone.
sub up to them.
We're getting hit again, so just everybody, be a little conscious. Like maybe at the beginning of the show, kind of. You know, I think they only watch like the first minute or so. So try to keep it as kosher as possible, and then
Yeah.
get on
And
with the
then
plants. But yeah, it's crazy, man.
anything
I
goes.
saw you see Macho. I see his post over on Instagram today.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Like they're making this plant look like the devil's lettuce, and it's helping so many people. Like just today, alone, 2 people I talked to that smoke and for medical reasons, and I can't see any harm in this plant at all. I don't
None.
get it. So yeah, just
None.
everybody when this happens, just share everybody out, try to get their subscribers back. Simple
Yeah.
share is thanks enough.
Goes a long way for sure. Not only Seed to Harvest lost theirs, Dude Grow Show lost their YouTube account as well, that's
Wow.
a massive account right
That
there.
just
And
means
I mean,
anybody can get hit. That's what that
right.
means.
That's what I mean. Like it's scary, man. And I think what was the other thing? Gambit got his Instagram account back today. I believe it was today.
Congratulations.
He's back. I saw that. So that's awesome. He's a really good dude too. Nobody deserves to put all that work in and then just have it taken away like that overnight.
Yeah, verified
It's
and
insane.
everything. And
Yep.
like I said, I didn't even know I got my Gambit tent. So I made a little thank you video like I always do. And I tried to tag him in it. And I'm like, why can't I find Gambit? I know I'm following him. And I couldn't find him anywhere. And that's when I talked to you guys. You said Gambit got hit too. I was like, I knew it. That's why I couldn't find him. So yeah, I was messed up. I'm glad he got it back then.
Matt and Nick too from Strange Show. They lost theirs? No. I was just watching
Um,
him yesterday,
yeah,
last
he
night.
said something happened. Matt said he lost everything on his computer.
Yeah, he deleted
He
a
was
bunch
getting
of shit on
he
his computer,
deleted
but
and he was
not
trying to
deleted it,
recover
but
it.
he like it was like a broken file or something happened to it. It was all on a USB drive and he lost it all or something. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but I popped in there last night when he was live because I don't know if he's normally live on Thursdays. I know Mondays he is, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna write the order here in the chat. I got a long list of people to go through here.
I thought I could pin comments when I was in. Maybe only if I'm a guest. I don't know. I was trying to help you out, buddy.
Oh, I got it pinned. I got the
Oh, I just can't
I
see
got
it. That's all.
yeah, so if you're on YouTube, you can see it, but
So I can
not on
switch
this
over to
chat.
YouTube though. But yeah. J Rat's gonna be on Sly on Monday. After my
Monday
show.
night.
Yep, we'll be ending the show at 9 o'clock exactly. So I know I can get over there and see my buddy J Rat. So everybody, make sure you check that out at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, he did one before with Sly, but Sly wasn't happy with the editing that he did on it, so they redid the whole thing. So it'll be fun to watch. Yeah, J Rats is always a fun guy to talk to. Well, not
We've
always, but
not always. No, we love J Rats, man. We all give each other shit all day. He's a good sport, man. Yep, we have fun.
yeah. Right.
I'm telling you, this Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream, dude. This is where it's at. I ain't never had this until tonight, and I don't drink much pop, and I'm about to have my second can.
Yeah, I don't really drink pop at all, man. I drink those
I don't either.
I drink the bubbly.
I do too, man. I love that stuff. What was the flavor you were telling me about to get? I was getting
Uh
the cherry and the pomegranate or whatever.
blueberry pomegranate.
That's the one I got. Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that
I
one.
get that. I don't drink pop, and it sounded good with my steak dinner. I'm like, I'm gonna splurge tonight.
Every once in a
So,
while I do, but then I realize in a big hurry why I don't really drink it anymore. It's just like not I don't drink sugar in my coffee either. Like I drink black coffee. So when I get something that's sweet like that, it's like a shock to the system.
yeah.
Shock to the teeth, taste
That's
buds,
just it.
everything.
I can't drink too much of it. Like I said, I like to drink my flavored water. But yeah, it's still pretty good. I got some more of those bomb pop drinks that J Rats was making that stuff with. Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff's awesome too.
Those are, oh, I almost forgot. Congratulations to Mr. Gromie of the Week or Cultivator of the Week. He's the champ.
Rolling up the pride, the community is yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, cultivator of the week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
You see why he's the champ, right? Look at those pictures. Whew.
I know. Well, and some of those pictures on there, Chris from Crop Culture took some of those,
I saw that. I saw his handiwork.
which is
I
pretty
love
cool.
seeing his pictures, man. Oh, they blow me away every time I see him on Instagram. I can't wait to see him. Like I come
I love
across.
seeing people. I love seeing people do the collaborations. Like,
Oh yeah,
they don't live in the same place. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's cool that they were able to like hook up to do these photos and get some of those buds over to him to make sure that he can photograph those, and kept them in contact the whole time. So it's pretty
That's
dope.
awesome.
Yeah, I love seeing the collaborations like that. I think it's cool seeing that everybody in the community coming together and helping each other out. So
L can content's a big one with that. I come across this stuff all the time, collaborating with people. Yeah.
yeah.
So big shout out to him.
And he's got such a distinctive style too. Even if he does everything that you want him to do, you still just kind of know that it was him that did it. You know what I mean? He's just got that kind of, like any artist. I mean, any artist has like their own flair, their own style to it. Even if they go off of all your own ideas, they take that and then they twist it and put it into kind of their style. And he's really fucking good at doing it.
Yeah, he made my first logo for me, the Kind Buds and Dank Nugs logo, which was
Nice.
really awesome. Yeah, I told him what I wanted, man. He come back with it. I was like, that kicks ass. I still got my stickers. I got like 200 stickers. I'm still sending them out to people. That's still the name of my little farm out of my house. It's the Kind Buds Dank Nugs farm. So
Yep. Man, I still have 420 organic slaps from back in the day.
right. I gotta get some
a
Dr. Dank
stack of
Nugs.
the HGTC ones still. Like, it's just, yeah, got a lot of coasters. But yeah. So it is Friday night. We want to see some plants. We want to see your grows, talk all things cannabis. Even if it's not cannabis, I want to see your plants. I want to see what you're doing. And I've let everybody know the order, so I think we will get to it.
Sounds good.
As long as he's ready. I see him. He looks ready.
I don't even know the order. I'm looking. There we go.
Hey, what's going on,
Mr.
everyone?
Papa Puffs Gen X. Well, actually, we decided not to call you Papa Puffs anymore. It was too close to somebody else's name, and it kept getting said wrong one night.
Oh,
We're just gonna call him Gen X from now on.
There we go. Sounds good.
So how you doing, man?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
That's
So,
good.
yeah, just been taking it easy lately, doing a lot of gardening. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Yesterday we were out. We had to go make a couple stop offs at a couple places, and we were sitting in the parking lot waiting for J-Rats to come out of the mall. And I was in a white truck. You might even remember now. We were parked in the row where all the parking spots were, and we were just kind of sitting there blocking everybody behind us. And then who do I see drive up beside me and stop? Mr. Papa Puffs. He's right there.
You know what?
That's
Now
cool.
that you mentioned that, I was like, God, that guy looks a lot like J-Rats as I'm walking into the bank.
Mhm.
So I did see
Man,
J-Rats.
you guys must have walked right past each other. You were going in, and he was coming out, because when we went to go drive around and turn around, I saw you walking through the parking lot to the mall, and he came out not even a second after you, and he got in the truck, and I was like, "Did you say hi to Papa Puffs?" He goes, "No, I didn't see Papa Puffs." I was like, "Dude, he must have you guys held the door for each other." I was like, "You had to have."
Right. That's funny.
It was funny. It was funny. And then I texted him, and I was like, "Hey, I see you."
Yeah, I didn't see that till I got home.
Yeah, which is funny.
That's good.
It makes it even funnier because you're probably like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right?
Yeah,
It's funny
yeah.
how the universe
No, that
plays
was
those
cool.
tricks on us.
No doubt.
It is. It
So
is.
I'm just finishing week 7. So tomorrow's the beginning of week 8, and then they get harvested next Saturday.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at these.
This is a Han Solo burger, and then I scrogged her out.
I like that name.
Yeah, she's pretty, man.
Yeah, look at the colors.
Now, was that one of the clones off your last grow?
This is the fifth generation of the Han Solo burger.
Okay. So I was
Wow.
gonna say, I'm pretty sure I remember you growing that one before. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that makes
And
sense.
these are always dense and hard as a rock, always. So, and it's a good producer. Like, I scrogged out some branches and they came up. Like, these were all smaller branches, and you get better colas when you scrog like this. So, I just did 3 pots. Last time I think I had 14 pots in here. I
Damn.
think. So I
So you
did
have a
3 and scrogged them out.
14
Yeah,
down to 3.
yeah.
What is that? A 4x8?
Yes, this is a
Okay.
4x8. I'm running 2 Spider Farmer SF4000s, and then this is a 240 watt, and that's the other SF, and then 6-inch AC Infinity exhaust.
Cool.
Nice. And that gives you an idea right there on how big those are. He's got that tent full with 3 plants
Yeah.
in a
This
4
one's
by 8.
the Syrian Black Cherry. I've grown this before.
Ooh,
Absolutely beautiful. This is by Bay Area Cannabis.
that's pretty.
And then this big monster I stretched out is a white gold, which is a white widow crossed with a Landrace Himalayan gold.
Mmm. That just tickled my taste buds. Just you saying it.
Yeah, they're nice and stacked.
Yeah, they look solid.
Oh yeah, they are. They're starting to
Wow.
lean now at week 7.
Mm-hmm.
But the nice thing about that net that you got on there, they can only lean so far and then they're completely supported.
Exactly.
Right.
And then I got it all the light in the center can hit a little bit of the little bottom nugs and stuff. I like pulling samplers off that I'll
Yep.
smoke right when the plant's done to see what I think of it
Yep.
before I even start to
Do the
get it
cure. Yeah,
cured.
you're like me. I do the
Yeah.
exact same thing. I take
Mm-hmm.
like a little
I
bud
do
off
too.
Yeah.
each plant just to give it a sample because I want to
There,
see
there we go.
how
There's
much it
there's a
changes
sample
in
branch.
cure.
Sample branch.
Yeah,
Right, right. I'll stick
absolutely.
that on top of my grow tent and like a Tupperware, and I'll let it
Yeah.
dry real quick, and then I'll just, as soon as it's dry, no curing, just give it a little taste, just to see what it's like.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So not bad for filling out with 3 plants though.
Not at all.
No, not at all, man. That's why I just realized that with these auto pots I got, I'm only gonna have 4 plants in a 5x5. The way because I like spread mine out and get those tops too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all the
otherwise I'm
room
gonna be
you're
in
gonna have
trouble.
with an auto
Yep,
pot, sir. That's all
right.
the room you're gonna have. You won't have
I
room for
know.
more than 4.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to pick my strains wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then this
again,
is
man.
the next run and a couple of moms. So this, that one, and these are all clones from, or no, reveges from Barney Farms Critical Kush.
Nice.
And I'm going to be keeping this strain forever.
Yeah,
That's
It was
awesome.
it's one of
unbelievable
those,
last
isn't it?
one. Yeah. And
Nice.
then,
But that's the cool thing. You can do that.
yeah. Yeah. So basically, when you re-veg, I left some bud sites you can see down here, and then some shoots would grow out of them, and then they eventually dry up, so you can get the leafy stuff off. But then you
Huh.
get all these shoots you can cut clones off of. So I'll
Yeah.
be cutting clones, and then I'll veg these out, and then I'll start a new mom out of everything. Or I'm probably
Nice.
going to just keep that back one as a mom and then
Right.
veg these out.
Nice.
Then we've got
Looking good.
couple more
Also,
Syrian black cherries. This is another Syrian black cherry that's going in my tent next.
She's getting tall. She's getting tall.
Yeah, yeah. That, and I'll scrog her out. Scrog that one out too. This is a white gold as well, and then this
Nice.
is a Harlequin CBD that I'm
oh,
growing up.
cool.
I still haven't done
And
a CBD strain yet. I have some. I just haven't done them yet.
yeah,
I
and
would
then
like to
this
do that
one's
because I would like to mix them once in a while. You know what I mean? Get both the
I want to
effects
cross a
or
CBD
both
with a high
the
potency
benefits.
THC. Yeah, and use it for medical purposes for sure.
Yeah,
that's the re-veg on the Humboldt Bubba Kush 2.0 that I've been running for like 4 years.
forever. Yeah, that's
So,
one that I grew outside last year.
yep.
I got a couple clones off. Yeah,
Yeah. That was a good producer as well.
it was tasty, man. It was a nice. It was a.
Yeah.
It didn't get very big just because of like I had a bunch of shit going on in my tents and I think they got sick and then I ended up moving them outside, and then they kind of healed up and they were doing good, but they didn't get very big, and it was because I fucked them up so early, right?
Oh, okay.
But they still put out some nice smoke. It
Yeah.
wasn't a lot. It was that plant that you're like, man, I wish I had more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried I was going to lose it. And then the re-veg started it probably about 3 weeks ago. So,
Yeah,
like, I started re-vegging that the same time I started re-vegging the Critical Kush.
right.
And you
Yeah,
see
some
the
of them take a
Critical Kush, you're
long
like,
time, man.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the hormones in there, like all the changes that they got to go through. Some strains take longer than others or
Oh
whatever
yeah.
the case is. But like when it comes to re-veges, man, we got to be patient because they take sometimes forever. I've heard of like
Oh, yeah.
3 months on some of them before.
Yeah, it was. It's been about 3 months on the Bubba Kush. It was about a
That's
month and a
crazy.
half before I started getting shoots on the Critical Kush.
Now I was
Wow.
researching lamb race strains because I love my lamb races,
Mhm.
and sometimes they can take longer to flower. Sometimes they're finicky. Like you said, sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. They act a little bit different than some of these ones that have those certain genetics bred into them, the
Right.
hybrids and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
have noticed that myself.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I did what was the land race that we did? Jesus, I can't remember.
Stoner moment,
Himalayan Kush. Himalayan
huh?
Kush. Yeah,
Ooh,
it was a land
yeah.
race Himalayan Kush that we did, and I had no issues running it the first time I was firing. The second time, it just I couldn't get it nailed down the second time for some reason. So yeah, they can be very finicky. Those ones,
Yeah.
the land
Yeah.
race.
I'm not, I said minimum 6 weeks is what they've heard.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, but
about
this OG
month
Kush
and
is
a
being a
half.
bitch right now, so I get it. Like I'm in over my head with this one, but she's doing okay. Like it's a learning
Yes,
experience, though. It's
it is.
yeah.
that's exactly what it is. It's not a big deal. We
I can't
start
wait
over
till I get
again.
one. I can't wait till one day I get one where I'm like, I need to keep that and I re-veg it. I haven't done the re-veg yet because I just haven't found that one yet. So
I got to get my
we'll see.
slurricane back off my brother that I ran for like 6 years.
Yeah, yeah, you do
Yeah,
because that was another really good one. I tried your slurricane and then I got a clone off of you and I grew it outdoors, so I was able to try mine. But
yeah,
again, that was in with the Bubba Kush 2.0 when all those plants got fucked up,
yeah,
and it got way bigger than the Bubba Kush, but it still didn't hit the full potential. Because I
yeah.
tried yours, and I could see the difference. It was very visible. So
Yeah. Oh,
and
the slurricane, I could grow with my eyes blindfolded. I've been growing that same strain from the
forever,
same mother for 6 years.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I found yours tasted, I think, if I remember correctly, it had like a really sweet smell to it. I couldn't figure it out. and then I
It's
smoked it, and it was like green grapes or something, like
yeah,
fresh green grapes.
yeah.
Mm.
It's a very berryish and sweet. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
like those
like
sweet ones.
yeah,
it wasn't like your typical, like when you think of grape, you think of like purple grapes. You know what I mean? Like that grape drink. It
yeah,
wasn't like that. It was like almost like green grapes. It had a different sweet grape taste to it. It was nice. It was really nice.
yeah.
So yeah, when
I'll
you
be
start,
getting I'll be getting her back soon from my brother. So hey, baby.
yeah,
What's up?
I'm gonna have to somehow try to line up with you on my grow where I can grab a couple clones off you and do a full grow just off of some of those.
Yeah, you got to try the Critical Kush.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barney Farms hit it good with this one. I got a really good mom out of this. I wanted to keep this string, so yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I would love to. We got to make some trades or something. I got a lot of seeds that I ran.
Dude,
You know what I mean? I got so many
I
seeds. We got to make some trades or
I have like a
something.
sock drawer full of fucking seeds. I
Yeah.
will never grow every seed I have before I die.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, and like, I'm sure you're like me, and you probably keep getting more. You
Oh,
know, as
Yeah,
time
that's
goes
just
on, and it
it.
just keeps getting fuller and
Yeah.
fuller. So
yeah,
My friends, they'll ask me, "Hey, can I buy some seeds off you?" I said, "No, but I'll give you as many as you
yeah,
want."
you can
exactly.
have
So
some.
Yeah,
I'll get more. It's no big
yeah,
deal. So yeah, it's awesome. I love how we trade throughout the community, and the seeds
yeah.
can get expensive, man. They can get real
Oh,
expensive.
yeah,
So to save that little bit on the growing part, and still get great genetics, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I got some of those copycat cherry runts that I just grew. There's 10 seeds in the pack, and I know I might grow it one more time, but I still got like 8 of them left. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
nice, nice.
I'm not gonna grow them all, guaranteed.
Yeah,
So, and they were nice, man. They were really nice. Not as
oh,
nice as the black ghost candy that I got from Lowe's, from Low Gravity
Black Oak.
Genetics, but they definitely turned out nice. But it was one of the ones that I had come off, and it literally had no smell to it at all. Didn't even smell like plant. It just smelled like nothing.
Oh,
Hmm,
I've never had that before.
I've
that's
And then
weird.
when I
seen that
trimmed it,
before.
I trimmed off all the leaf and everything like that, and now you're kind of like into the bud. And when I crack it open and you smell it, now you can really smell it. So I'm hoping in
Huh?
here that comes out
Yeah.
because it did smell really nice when I cracked it open, but I had to really like fuck it up in order to smell it. So damn, that's a big cat.
That's my
No, I have
rocks.
I have a big cat, 35-pound Maine Coon,
My
and he's not
daughter's got a
fat. He's
32.
not fat. He's long, man. His
Damn.
Yeah.
tail is like 2 foot long, 3 foot long. Like, yeah, he's unbelievable. So yeah, my
Yeah, it's
roommate's
crazy.
cats. She's got 2 of them, and they are something else. Look like
My
We
lynxes.
got a
my
Maine
daughter
Coon.
has my daughter has 2 Maine Coons.
Yeah, I got one at my ex's house. It's not mine, it's hers, but
Yeah.
I remember that thing got out for like 3 months. And it was there. It was like living on the property. We just couldn't catch it. And then finally I got this fucking cat and I'm like holding it like this and I'm running back to the door. And by the time I got to the fucking door, this cat had my face all fucked up.
Oh
My arms
yeah, I
were all
bet.
clawed to shit. She like, like went through my shirt and like fucking chopped me up underneath.
Oh,
And then finally she got away and then finally my oldest son was able to get her back in, but when we finally got to her, she had this claw. Her fur was like all matted and everything because she'd just been out living wild for like 3 months,
Right.
right? And they got long hair. And when we finally got her back in and we were able to like get to groom her again, there was a claw that was like this. It was like a hook that was in her fur. Like I don't know what the hell this thing was. It was like off a eagle or some shit. Like it was fucking wild.
oh,
But yeah,
Yeah, that's what we keep in the barn at my work at the horse farm is Maine Coons because those are the only things that can survive in the living out there with the great horned owls, coyotes, fox. I
yeah,
mean, it's got to be a big cat to be able to survive that stuff.
no
So
doubt.
that's
yeah.
what he keeps out there.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I know you guys got more guests, so I will tap out for now. Great to see
Cool.
everybody.
Sounds good, man.
Happy
Oh,
Friday.
I gotta get some Gen X slaps off you. I see one in the background on your board.
Yes. Yes. There's one there. There's one there.
I
Yeah,
see
I
a
Yeah.
saw
sea
the one
bunny
up
right
right beside.
there.
I saw the one up beside Bunny is the one that I could see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
grab some of those of you too.
For sure. We'll get together soon.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sounds good, man. You have
Okay, guys.
a good weekend, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Good to see you,
Peace
man.
out, everybody. Cheers.
All right, later, brother. Hell
Cool.
yeah.
That was pretty
Oh,
garden.
this is a cool dude. I got to hang out with him a few times. Been over there and actually seen his grow in person. It's even more impressive in person than it is on camera.
Cameras just don't do some gardens justice, man. It doesn't.
They really don't do any garden justice, to be
They
honest with
don't
you. Like,
like.
I was trying to take pictures and send them to, we got a group chat. I was trying to send them into the group chat last night. And like what I'm seeing in front of my face to the pictures, I'm just like, man, I don't even want to send these. They don't even look half as good as what I see, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay, there's a big boy named Shadow. Nice. Yeah, Gen X is always killing. Always, always. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We got some Mo Gardens hanging out in the background.
All right, let's do it.
Just gotta double check. All right. I always try to stick to the order that I say. Sometimes I fuck it up though. Mr. Thurgood Jenkins.
What's going on, homie?
What's going on?
Happy Friday.
Happy
Good to
Friday. How
see
you
you.
been?
I'm good. I'm good. Bunny, you're looking a little weird.
I mean, like I said, I
Came
ain't the
on the phone.
prettiest, but you'll have to take my mug tonight. So
Shit.
it's good to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Cool.
Just chilling at the house tonight. I actually was over at the Rainbow Room earlier.
Oh my
Looking good, I
god.
imagine.
Jeez.
Oh my God, look at those, dude. They were just like a foot tall a couple weeks ago, weren't they?
I mean,
How the
this
hell are
one,
you doing that?
it's probably about 2 foot.
You've been talking to Cece, ain't you?
Them holy moly donut shops. They're really uniform in size. I mean, it's at 1 gallons, man. Some cultivars just do not like, to be restrained, in a 1 gallon
Yep.
pot. Those
They're
Those
are
are gorgeous.
those are the F2s, so it's not the F4s. And then
Man,
this,
and I remember when you were having issues with those and you were like, "Oh no, they're not doing
well,
good." Now look at them.
well, I mean that one has never recovered. It's just always looked sad, like it just
Look at
sad.
those nugs, though, bro. I
But
mean,
it's
like
still
we always say, we're
gorgeous.
not growing leaves.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, look at those nugs. Yeah, those are solid nugs, man.
At
I mean, you
Frosty.
can tell this is a glue. This is a peonia glue skies.
Mm-hmm.
Crop culture, Chris. Cropculture.net.
Yeah, man.
Genetics
And
is
you got to
half the
remember,
battle.
they're all 1 gallons. I just defoliated last night. Like I've been so behind on everything.
I
Added
feel
the
ya.
rock to it, just make them
Mm-hmm.
look pretty and try to keep gnats away. Um, they're all up on milk crates, just to try to even up the canopy.
Yep.
The
I do
lights
the
are
same thing.
sized. The lights should be in the 3x3, and this is a 4x4. I really need a bigger light. Just right now, I can't do it. I just had to get a new car. Just had a
Oh
friend
yeah.
pass away this past Sunday.
Yeah, you
On
Oh,
top
said
I'm
that.
of,
sorry to
Sorry to
hear
hear
that,
that,
man.
buddy. Yeah.
yeah, on top of rest in peace, all the other people we lost this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's rough,
Oh,
jeez,
man.
I
It's
know,
been
man.
rough.
this week is over, man.
Dude, it's
No
been rough
shit.
for everybody I've talked to, like including myself. This week has just been shit. Like
Oh,
everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And it's, I mean, I don't know if it makes me feel better that it's not just me, but yeah, I don't know
right
what's
now,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying on Goof Troop earlier with Ellen, Crop Culture Chris, and or
Yep.
not Crop Culture Chris, Canorado Chris,
Mm-hmm.
Fun Hannibal, and Cece. Um, it's just been pretty crazy at work. Last Friday, I didn't even show up for any shows.
Yeah.
and that's just not like me. I just had that much of a rough time. I didn't want to drag that negativity into the chat. You know what I mean?
And
Because
you
I
know
was
what,
just
Yeah,
man?
in a
but
down
Honestly, like
mood.
even us, like
Yeah,
sometimes we just need a break
yeah,
from like
yeah.
all of it for a minute. You know what I mean? Like as much as we love being here and we love the community and
Right,
everything, sometimes you just need a minute.
right.
I
I
turned it
just,
around
You just
though.
do.
I talked to you personally about what happened to me today, Ganiks, and
yeah,
dude, I'll tell you what, I was livid, guys. I mean,
yeah.
I came home, smoked a whole blunt to the head of like 5 strains mixed,
There you
dabs
go.
mixed in, and defoliated one of my plants and calmed
Right,
down. And I was thinking not even about coming on tonight. I was like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And then Bunny messaged me, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I will, because
right,
as shitty as things have been, I'm hanging out with my friends right now,
right,
and it's all good looking at beautiful plants. So yeah,
right,
it's actually turned a negative into a positive for me.
right. Yeah, I mean, and that's just how bad my Friday was. I couldn't even
Right?
enjoy that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Like I said though,
sometimes
man,
you
like
have those
sometimes you
days.
just need a minute.
Yep.
You just need a minute. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be around people sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes you just want to be for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And
For
then
sure.
Wednesday, I defoliated over at the Rainbow Room. And then last night, I defoliated here. Um, I had
It's a
just
lot of
put it
work,
all
man.
off for quite a while. These are the Platinum Yoda that I'm growing and CC's May the 4th Star Wars
Nice.
theme.
Mine finally started flowering, Thurgood. Got it
Yeah,
out. I was just showing Ganiks before the show. Yep.
yeah,
But I have mine outside.
right. So I got the 1 gallon and I got the 2 gallon. As far as height goes, I mean, it's a section of a milk crate. I just cut it off on the table, so I'll make the height that I need. Anyhow,
Nice.
they're approximate in height. They're not that far off, but you can
I like how
definitely
you got
tell a
them all in
difference.
that line too, where it's like tall, medium, short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can
Because you got that
definitely tell
one
the
runner on
difference.
there who wants to just take off on you.
I did get a little bit of LED light burn.
Yeah, I see that.
I got to get this up a little bit higher, man.
Now I hear that doesn't affect the taste or anything of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had that, but I know lots of people that have, and they said it didn't affect the buds at all, or the quality of it at least.
So there's those two were the Platinum Yoda, and then this is the Katsu Chili Palmer. That was gifted to me by our friend, the Cosmic Cotton Candy, Gigi. And then, if you remember, I actually had 4 in here, but it got so crowded, I had to put the second Katsu over here in this little tent that I have in the corner, a little 2 by 2 by 4. Damn, I got a fly in there. Yeah, they're flying. Damn, 2 of them. Son of a bitch.
I got a couple in
Anyway,
my room because the air is up so high and it's so hot out. As soon as I open the door, man, 2 of them come flying in.
well, I took the trash out earlier. I was going to, and there was a couple there, so I like closed the door real quick because of
Yeah,
the
it didn't work, did
defoliation.
it?
I had a bunch of trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then upstairs, you guys were talking about seeds, man. Like I was trying to debate next run.
You got some nice stuff in there. I can just see right off the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just won
Soulfire.
these
Yeah.
from Soulfire Discord. The bark breath.
Man, I gotta get in there and win me some Soulfire genetics.
Yeah, dude. Some of the
It's a
stuff
$175
that
pack right now on their site.
yeah,
Man,
that's
I've
what I'm
seen
saying.
so
That
It
is
much
a
just fits.
win.
I've seen
Mm-hmm.
so much fire from Soulfire. Like it's just
Yep.
I just
pretty much everybody that I see growing Soulfire genetics, they just look so gorgeous.
right,
So it's got to be the genetics. It's got to be.
right. I just have so many. Like I just don't know what to do, and that's just the photo film. And I've got all the regs here, and then I still got a ton of autos that I just ain't done nothing with. All kinds of fast buds, and I need to just donate it somehow.
That's funny.
Any,
You got some of those aficionados as well, eh?
oh man,
Um,
can't wait that was actually so. You know, the Dead by Dawn, the Crimson's Holy Moly Donut Shop, and Crop Culture Chris's Peony and Blue Sky actually took the place of those because I wanted to run, you know, the homies, you know. So anyhow,
absolutely. Man, that's looking nice over there. Shit.
Rainbow Room's trucking along over there.
Absolutely. Look at that place, man. Holy.
I got the
I love
light.
your setup that you can see that from there and you don't have to worry about anything. That is so neat.
I can see it on any TV in the house.
That's so cool.
Uh,
Can you zoom in and stuff? Like if you see a spot on a leaf, like you can zoom into the leaf?
I can zoom in from my phone, but not on the TVs.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Mm,
still, you got the option to do that. That's cool.
Yeah. But you can't get like that super detailed, like
Right.
right.
spot. Yeah. I mean, you can tell like color change. Like you can
Right.
see this a little bit, you know, like, whoa, what's going on with that one? Oh,
But
that's
that's
the one.
enough.
It's
Yeah, that's
really
enough indication to
green.
let you know.
It's just nice that you can turn that on and go, oh, yeah, there's the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I do that during the day at 3 p.m. And then I got to come here, you know, you come from the Rainbow Room, Black Ass Farm. I got to make sure I take care of all the girls, not just the ones downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts being away from my outdoor plants right now. They're only like 25 minutes away and I'm still freaking out.
Can you tell which one's the auto?
Ooh, look at the size of those nugs, dude. What
Wow.
the shit?
Wow.
I think
Man.
she's about done, man.
Looks like she's about to pop.
That's insane, dude.
That's like Coke can shit.
Right?
No
Hell
shit.
yeah.
That's like
So
Coke
that's
bottle shit based off
Yeah.
the height of those.
Mm-hmm.
that's that peach Amidala that I got from Mary and Rob from Growing Rye. She sent me
Nice.
that. She wanted to give me an auto to run that it produced, and I'd say it produced pretty well.
I would say
She
so.
said that she was sorry I had to put it on a milk crate, and I'm like, Mary, that really doesn't matter. I just did that to
Mm-mm.
get it up into the canopy, so you know nothing got left behind. I really
Oh, she's
didn't do that
definitely.
much defoliation or anything.
You might have had to prop her up a little bit, but she's definitely not lacking on the bud size. Holy.
Oh no, no, not at all.
Like she'll probably
100%.
put out more weight than some of those taller ones, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, probably.
Well, that's just it with the indoor ones. I mean, you don't need to get them tall. Like if you spread them out and get that bud spaced out, and yeah, it doesn't matter how short a plant is inside, as long as you know, you can do things to train it and get that yield off of it.
Well, if
I
you
mean, we only
remember at the
have so
beginning,
much
everybody
room.
thought this was the auto. This one right
Yeah,
here.
that was the
Uh-huh.
one that's the one I picked for
Because
the
it was the
auto. I
run.
remember.
Yeah, and it's like as tall as pretty much everything else in here, other than the two in the back.
Yeah.
So anyhow, these two over
Man,
here are
looking
the
good.
peppermint from Romulan. So that's the Kush mint and Romulan cross. I had a skip. I fell asleep. I got to be honest. I slept for hours, and I should have fed them, and they didn't get fed until the next day. And when the lights came on, I immediately came in, but yeah, they started hating me like immediately.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't very drought tolerant, I have to say. I mean, I got to be honest. This one was fine. Like this one didn't show any signs of stress. I started seeing it on the other one over here. On this one, I started seeing it. But yeah, this one was great. Those are both the peppermints. Then I got the Sin City seeds. This is Infatuation. That's a Jealousy and Blue Power. And then that one back there is the other one from the same patch. Of course, the auto. And then these are the Karen's cherries from Blue
Nice.
Ridge Genetics. And I've been really impressed with these.
They look gorgeous.
Yeah. Other than a little bit of, but that was my fault, you know, not the genetics.
Those
I'm
are all
surprised,
gorgeous.
Thing. Wow.
to be honest.
Damn, son.
There's those up close. Of course, I got it in my
Yep.
Gambit gang.
I got mine yesterday. I just
See?
haven't got to set mine up yet.
You ain't got it set up yet. What are you gonna put in it,
No,
boy?
I'm gonna finish off the OG cushion there, give it a little more room because it's a 3x3 and it's in a 2x3 right now. And then when that's done, I think I'm just gonna pop the seeds for my 5x5 and get that started. And then I got the auto pots. I'm gonna get those all set up. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna run something a little different this time. It might take me a second to get it dialed in, but at least I know my light. You know, I know my tent setup and my environment, and my environment in here is absolutely amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better one from where I moved from. It actually got better, so I got lucky with that.
Nice.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah,
got some
I was
plans.
expecting to see maybe a little bit more color change. I actually upgraded to a 6-inch inline fan, AC Infinity, and I got it, connected to the air duct.
Yeah,
So when the AC
that's
is
cool.
That's
on,
super smart. That's real
Yeah, it's
smart,
neat.
man.
it
I
pumps
had
the AC.
similar. I had a window fan sitting in front of my vent, going to my vent in my tent, so it was blowing the cold air straight into there.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So
smart.
we'll see if we'll get more on the, obviously the photos, not the auto. I think it's come to the end of its life. I don't think there's really any need of checking it. I think it's there.
Yeah, looking good, man.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty.
can't wait to find out about that auto. I can't wait to hear what you got off that.
Yeah, that's going to
'Cause
be
I
very
am
interesting.
super curious.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Some chunky buds on there, man.
That's definitely a whole lot better than I've ever grown an autoflower before.
Yeah, me too. I'll tell you what, my mouth is watering, literally watering right now, just thinking about what that tastes like.
Looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
It had a real strong peach smell, and now it's almost more of a rotten fruit almost.
But you might get that peach back when it cures. I noticed, man, most of the time it completely changes once
Yeah.
it's cured, and sometimes you'll lose it, sometimes you'll get it back. Like it just depends.
I don't know if I mentioned
I
that.
was
That
like
was
those.
precursor genetics. That's what that was. Precursor genetics.
Nice. That was like that low gravity genetics, the black ghost candy. That changed like a few times over the course of the flower period because Lowe's would always ask me, "What's it smell like? What's it smell like?" And I'd tell him, and then the next time he asked me, I'd be like, "Dude, it changed. Like it's different again." It went to that rotten fruit or like fermented smell almost, like a rotten funk. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I definitely think
And
it'll
then
be
it,
great for come trim time, man. That ain't gonna take long at all. There's hardly any leaf on that.
yeah, that's always nice. I just trimmed up a harvest, and I fucking hate trimming.
Yeah,
That's why I
well,
do
I
it a little
mean,
bit at a time.
talking about scissor trimming, we was talking about setting it out. Like, I'll take a piece and just lay it right here on a tray and just slide it underneath here, so the air is not blowing directly on it. Because I got a fan in the room. It's just blowing the air around.
Yeah.
Ceiling fan blowing air out of the room. So I just didn't want it directly in that line. But
Yep.
couple days, I get that little sample. Man, I love that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I have to hand trim. I found out, like Thurgood, I ended up giving. I just gave the trimmer you gave me. I gifted it to somebody else who,
Yeah.
and because man, it just tore the buds up, and I am so picky. I have to hand trim and have those pretty buds. But I'll tell you what, he's happy with it. Like he got it to work. I could never get it to not destroy the buds all the way. So yeah, he's happy with it.
The downfall of those. Hey Google, turn the kitchen on. So the downfall of those is the way that the grid inside is made.
Yes.
Like if you can see this one,
That one I'll bet works a lot better.
Oh my God! The other one, it's like a grill. Them little cheap grills that you get.
Right.
It's like a fan grill.
Right. Them
It
little
just doesn't
thin
work.
wire.
It pulls it through too much.
Right.
And chops it
They're
up.
really wide and far apart. This is, and there's another blade underneath. This is just a screen. So this actually moves. probably needs cleaned. I got to be honest. But there's underneath. It's even different. It's not. It's like a solid plate. This is one that I won from Astro. This is one of the.
Oh, that's the one. I remember when you won that.
Yeah.
That was a game changer for me, brother. Game
Yeah, no
changer.
doubt.
See, I
No
I can
doubt.
see immediately that grid pattern, how that would work a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
they
was the only
definitely
thing.
didn't research that too well when they made that, because I've seen all the other ones I saw were like the grill too, and nobody I know can get them to work
Oh
right.
man, AC Infinity, Spider Farmer,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vivo Sun, all of
Vivo
them
Sun,
are
that's the
that
one I had. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
fan grate one. They're all the
Mm-hmm.
same, and that one's different.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why when I saw that one, like, oh my God, that's completely different than that others. I hope this works. And man,
Yeah.
it's better for dry. I wouldn't use it for wet trim, but dry trim, oh yeah,
No.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's
100%.
cool.
It's excellent. It saves my hands. My scissors get to
I,
stay up here on their little magnetic rack.
I
Like I
got
said,
the
I
old
do a little bit at a
sisters
time.
too,
Like
man.
I'll trim as I smoke, or if I'm giving it away to somebody or whatnot, I'll trim it up for them. Like if they want to come get some, like give me a half an hour notice. Yeah, and that way I don't get sick of trimming all at one time. I just keep I do the farmer trim as soon as I take it down. I cut off the big fan leaves, all that bullshit, and then I just leave it in the jar curing with the leaves on and trim it as I go. Because I do get burned out real quick on it.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're like
Oh
trimming
yeah.
a pound at one time. Like it's like, holy shit, it takes me half a day to trim a pound.
Oh my God, man, it takes me forever to trim, and it's been
And
a
I,
while since I've harvested anything. So like it took me even longer this time. I even went live on Instagram yesterday because I was like, man, I just got to do something that's way less boring than this. So I went live on Instagram and hung out with some people for a half hour while I was trimming, and that was fun. I haven't done that in
Yeah.
like 2 years.
yeah. Anybody in the
Yeah,
chat
man.
that hasn't checked out L's site, go check it
Oh
out, man.
yeah.
Fresh
Oh
ass
yeah.
gear there. My shirts are hanging up. I ain't pulling that shit out, but go
Yeah,
check
I
it
got
out.
my gear out there too,
Support
man.
the
I got my
homie, man.
seed to harvest.
Also
Love this
check
stuff.
out, Garden Cultivation Network shit too. Obviously.
We're looking
Yeah.
into changing ours because they like uh,
I still ain't got my
doctor
shirt, bro.
the doctor ordered some shit off there, and it's been like 2 months.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
like I reached out and I talked to them, and they're like, we're just having some supply issues right now. And I'm like, okay, well, like, what's the ETA? We'll message you in the next 24 hours. And I don't get an answer back. And then I message them back, and we go back and forth. And I come out dumber at the end of those conversations than I went in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just don't like, if it was me ordering my own shit and it was taking 2 months, whatever. But when other
Right.
people order it and it takes that long, like
Oh
that's the
yeah.
same site that we had all our HGTC stuff on.
I'm
Oh.
just glad it happened to me, like, because I'm understanding. I'm cool, like we're friends and shit. Like,
Right.
what
I
if
don't
it
want it to
happened to
happen to
somebody that actually
anybody.
got? Yeah, what if it happened to somebody that got pissed and you lost like a subscriber and they went?
Right.
It's not your fault really, but at the same time, yeah, it's cool. I understand. It's no big deal, man.
It sucks though. Like I don't like
It
I don't like
does.
when stuff like that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like when you order something online, yeah, sometimes you expect that it might take a couple weeks to get here. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that. But when it gets into a month and then a month and a half and it's still
Right.
not there, and it's
Right.
like, okay, well, you guys have my money. Like, why don't you give me my money back and you let me know when it's back in stock, and we'll
Right.
talk about it. But
Oh,
like, it's
I
like,
asked them about that, and dude, I can't get a hold of nobody. Like, it's just a
right,
robot. They
that's
just
what I
keep
mean.
sending
And
me
when I
the
talk,
same thing over and over and over again. I'm like, dude, how do I get a refund? I like, if you're not going to give me this, then then give me my money back at least. I can't get nobody to get my
yeah,
money back. So I don't
I can
know.
get your money.
Hopefully, I
I can
just
get
get
your
it.
money back.
If not,
I can
I'll
definitely
take
do
the
that. But
shirt. I'll take the shirt, whatever. Or if you find a new site, get the money back, and
yeah,
then I'll just buy it off of that site. Whatever. I still
yeah,
want my GCN shirt.
I've been talking
Right.
to L because like I ordered stuff off their site and it came super quick,
Yep.
super quick.
Yeah. Yeah, like in a week.
So
Yep.
yeah, like I'm in Canada and it was
Yeah.
still here in like maybe a little bit longer than a week, but not much. It was like
10
maybe a
days or
week and a
so.
half at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 10
Mhm.
days, something like that.
I
So I
think
was
it
just
was like
talking to him
5 days for me.
and he was telling me who he uses and stuff like that. So there's going to be some things switching up. So I don't even put it in the description of the videos anymore because I don't really want people buying off of it right now.
Right.
So, but I don't want to disable it because there's people still out there that have orders that are
I need to
pending. You
check
know what I
on them.
mean?
Right. Right. Right.
So don't buy anything yet. But as soon as we switch some things up, we'll let you guys know, and
Right
hopefully
on.
I'll order something. And if it takes 2 months, then they can beat it too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
kind of unacceptable. I can understand a few weeks, like if something was backed up, but obviously
yeah,
there's something more going on.
but I expect it. I expect to be told.
Yeah.
Like if something's out of stock, let me know so I can put that on there, out of stock.
Right.
That way
It
people
doesn't get
order something else. You know what I
right.
mean? Or they
Hmm.
don't order it, they wait till it's back in stock, like either or. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm patient.
But
I've
yes,
learned
yes.
patience with these plants.
Yeah, it still sucks though. It is what it
Yeah,
is, so.
it's all good.
I
But yeah.
appreciate it, man.
No, we appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Absolutely.
I'm glad
You
you're
guys
doing good.
have a great weekend. Who's coming
Glad
on
you're,
next Wednesday? Oh, that's right. It's a pre-recorded, right?
yeah, Mr.
Jorge
Jorge
Cervantes,
Cervantes.
Oh man, legend, legend.
Yes.
for
Yes,
sure.
yes. He's so
Well,
fucking cool, man.
well,
I think
I'll be there in the chat.
that's I think the fourth time I've done a live with Jorge. And then I
Yeah,
met him and got to meet him in person too. So I've had 5 separate conversations with him, which is super cool.
lucky man you are.
It's pretty awesome, man. We were supposed to start at 12:30 and at like 12:30 in the afternoon, and he was there by 11.
It's
And
awesome.
we sat in the background of StreamYard for an hour just chopping it up, having a blast.
That's cool.
And then still did an hour interview with him after that. So
Yeah, that's
it's pretty cool.
very rare to be able to have that much time with somebody. It's like Jake with Romulan. He's
Yeah.
in his Discord. He's in the chat like all the time. It's not just a bot. It's not a somebody else. Just like you guys. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely. I'd love to be able to get him in the chat for
Crimson
the
does the
premiere,
same
but
thing.
I don't think I'll be able to get him in there because the whole reason why we had to do the pre-recorded interview is
Yeah,
because he's over in Spain.
right.
And
So
when
the
we do the
time
9
difference.
o'clock show, it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited when this is finished up so I can, get into that box and see what I can grow next. I was thinking about an all Gary run. I don't know.
that'd be cool.
They don't have a Ryan run, so can't do a Ryan.
Right. We'll have to find
Maybe an
some.
Orion, but I think there's an Orion out there somewhere.
Yeah, like an Orion's belt or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Dude, there's everything out there. Like I couldn't even name all the strains in my lifetime, let alone grow them.
So many different cultivars. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Some
We'll
cool
have to
stuff coming
find
out
it,
though.
Thurgood. And I'll do a full Gary run and you do a full Ryan run.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
That sounds
Gary
like a
Payton's
plan.
one of my favorites.
Right.
I run
Yeah.
that almost every run I run. Yeah, last 2 runs I've run Gary Payton. That's my new favorite.
Like back in the day when I used to watch NASCAR, I used to watch. I used to root for him and Ryan Newman just because of his names.
Yeah.
we need a Ryan strain, for real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we do.
Somebody come up with one.
If there's any breeders out there listening, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I'm willing to be the Ryan.
Right.
know?
I literally just got
Mhm.
some lit, whatever it is, lost in translation.
Yep.
Half baked for a run, photo period. So I'm probably
Yeah,
going to run those.
you need the half baked in your grow room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have to
that's a
have it.
must.
100%.
Yeah, I caught them on sale, and I'm like, I got to get them. I hate buying seeds anymore because I win so often that I'm just accumulating them, and I don't get them grown. That's why I made sure I won the Humboldt that you saw earlier. But those are the homies, man. They had to be run,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same way, man. Like I got so many seeds here and like I'll get sent seeds from somebody that I know, and I'm like, okay, I gotta
Right.
do those ones.
Right.
Those come above and beyond
Right.
like to me, you know what I mean? So
Exactly. And that's why, you know, when I win, I wind up giving them away, you know, because, you know, share the love. You know, why the fuck not? Like he was saying earlier, I'll give some seeds away. Like there's a guy at work bugging me for them, you know, like,
yeah,
and I'm like, man, you know, you just got to tell me what you want. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what do you want to try? Do you want to try some regs? Like, you want, yeah, like, I'll give you something. Just tell me what you want. Like,
yeah.
it
That's
is
why I
what it is.
passed mine on to Chad Krogan the other week when I won. Like I did that in the spirit of Thurgood because
Right.
he's always
Right.
passing stuff on. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what, I got seeds and I
Well,
can always get some from J Rat.
and then
So
I
yeah.
won on your show and
Yeah.
I gave mine away over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It
just
just
it. Like
keeps
it's
going around
passes it
full
on.
circle, man.
Right.
It's
Right.
cool.
We
Yeah.
have so many like
Yeah.
there's so much seeds out there nowadays. Like
Exactly.
we can share, you know. Like
Yeah.
that's the cool part about community. Like we're a
Yeah.
community. Like you look at other communities that are like in-person communities and they share food, they share clothes,
Right.
they share this, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what
Like
we're doing over here.
Justin
Like,
talking in the chat, he's there's people hitting him up already. Like I'd love to test your seed run, like
Right.
and me as well. Like if I got some room, I'd like
Right.
to try a couple myself. Like that,
Right.
those what you're doing right now is beautiful. I love the sound of that.
Right.
So yeah, hit me up too. More than happy to try that out.
Yeah. It's like
oh yeah,
over on 2B Blunt, I won a tent. I donated that to Canna Alicia. So she
Mm-hmm.
got
nice,
in the game of gang. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
nice, cool,
Anyhow.
dope.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess I'll jump
Thanks.
off and let the next cultivator on, and I'll see you next Friday and Wednesday in the
Sounds
chat.
good, man. Yeah, we'll be
Always good to
hanging out
talk
in
to
the
you, bud.
chat next Wednesday. So
Yeah, we got to be hanging out in the chat on Wednesday.
fuck yeah, yeah. This is one you don't want to miss. Out of all the times that I've sat down with Jorge, this was by far, I think, the best. So it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
my
Cool.
opinion, but
Well, I'll
I
see you
can't
there,
wait for you
guys.
guys to see it. I got a little bit of work to do on the video this weekend. I know I keep saying it, but now I'm running out of time, so now I have to do it. So I work better
Mhm.
under pressure.
Procrastination.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
getting
right.
better at it, but I still do all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
All
cool.
right, guys.
Thanks for popping on, brother. We appreciate it, and we
Absolutely.
always love seeing your gardens. And glad you're doing better this week. And pop
Oh,
on
yeah.
next
Yeah,
Friday, and we'll see
definitely.
the update.
I'm just glad it's Friday, man. All right, y'all.
Yes, me too.
Good to see
Peace.
you,
All
buddy.
right, peace, brother.
Always love seeing Thurgood,
Hell
man.
yeah.
He's such a nice guy, man. He's awesome. That's another person I've got to meet in person. So yeah, he's the same
Thurgood's
person. He's an awesome guy.
Thurgood's always been such a supportive
Yeah.
person in the community. Like you
Yeah.
said, like he wins a lot of stuff, but he also gifts a lot of his stuff out to other people as well. So
Well, most of the
like
people I find in the community are that way. Like we're
yeah,
all similar in that manner where, we take care of each other. Like we are a community. I don't care what anybody says because we stick together and for the most part it's a great place. There's filled with great people.
yeah. Yeah, there's been lots of times where I've won something. I'm like, oh, you know what? Either rerun it or give it to this person. You know, I
Mhm.
don't need it. Like I entered it. Maybe I shouldn't have entered it, but you know what? Just let it go again.
That's why I did on your show the other night. I was just entering to be supportive, and I never win. So when it landed on me, I was like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Who do I give
Of
him to?" And the
course it was
first
me.
name I saw was Crow, and he's so supportive too. He's newer to the community, so I'm like, "Why not
Yeah.
give it to him, man?" So
Oh, he's a
yeah,
cool dude. He got them
yeah,
actually too the other day.
cool, awesome. I
And
love to hear that.
he was actually asking what some of the information on those seeds. So I'll have to ask him. He's in the background right now, but when he
Cool.
gets up here, I'll have to ask him which ones he got. I can't remember which ones he got, and then maybe I can either get the information for him or steer him in the right direction.
But that's awesome that he's asking those
I
questions,
can't
guys. You
see it.
should do you got to do the research on your seeds, especially if you're growing outdoors to make sure what you're growing is going to work in your area. If you've got high humidity and lots of rain, get something that's resistant to powdery mildew. There's strains out there like that. It's resistant to certain pests.
Yeah.
So heat. I know the Chad Westport. He told me that the no joke is heat resistant and it's flourishing out there. So
Yeah.
yeah, do your research before you grow, guys, and it'll make your job a lot easier.
Hell yeah. And yeah, we'll go through a couple more of these gardens, and then we definitely have some gardens to show as well.
Hmm.
So
Quite proud of my little garden out back.
you should be. You should be proud of it. I wish
I'm
I had a
loving it.
garden outside to be proud of right now.
Yeah, it's
Tough.
going.
It's
Hey,
tough not.
fingers crossed because I mean, it just started flowering and a lot can go wrong. So I am not counting my eggs before the
That's
hatches.
very true.
I'm just happy with the progress is all.
No, that's very true. This is the very first year I have not grown outdoors since I started growing, and that's tough for me. I don't really have the time to do it this year, but I even one plant or a couple plants, you know what I mean? I still would
Oh,
have
it's
loved
been
to have put
rough,
them out
dude,
there,
with
but
work and everything. And yeah, it's been real tough. It's not easy. You really got to be
no, it's
committed
not.
to it. Lowe's Grows, what's up, buddy?
Just popped that Caribbean dream I got off big time. Rest in peace. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
rest in peace, big time.
I actually have from big time one of the giveaways that I won over on Product Chatter one time. I won that cross joint.
Oh yeah, you still got. Hey, did you
Let's
ain't
talk
burnt
about
that
that
yet,
for a
have
minute.
you? Okay, here we go, guys, because this has been a big plan of Ganiks. He was saving that
Let's talk
cross
about
joint
this for a minute.
for his
Oh,
first harvest in his new place.
so I got this.
Mm-hmm. The Smoke Temple. And
So
explain to them
when I
how it works.
when I won this, big time was still alive and thriving. And my plan was, and I was already growing this grow that I just harvested. So my plan was I had 4 plants in that tent, 2 separate strains, 4 plants. So I was gonna take 1 plant and put it here, 1 plant and put it here, 1 plant and put it here, and 1 plant and put it here. So I was gonna do one in each section of the cross joint. And then he
Mm,
passed away, and I was like, well, shit, now I definitely have to save it. So saving it.
yeah.
And when this is nice and cured up, maybe I'll smoke that one on a live one night or something.
And Galaxy,
Be
yeah,
cool.
we've come to the conclusion a little while ago those are not autoflowers. If they are, I should get some kind of fucking award like Guinness Book of World Records. So yeah, no, I mixed the seeds up when I put them in the sprout root nerd sprout. I put too many seeds in at one time, and when I lifted the pad, some of the seeds rolled, and I thought I got them all right, but yeah, something went wrong there. They're my mystery plants, and I don't care what they are because they're awesome. But yeah, that was funny. He said
And that
supposed
right there,
autos.
and that right there, guys, is why I love my can.
Hmm.
I'm
That's the
not
good thing
saying
about it.
anything.
Yeah, I like the Aurora that
That's all I'm
that
saying.
he had that had the separate pads in there. That's because I like popping different strains. But I mean, still, if you don't do too many, dude, I had like 12 seeds in there. That was probably way too many. Like if you pop like 6 seeds in there or
Maybe.
something, it's gonna be fine. But
But I can
I
have like
mean,
12 seeds in each section, and there's different sections in there. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you guys do the math. You get a lot of seeds in that motherfucker.
right, right.
So
Yeah, I haven't
I
tried the
mean,
can to can yet. Someday I might try that. I wasn't impressed with the root nerds at first, but I was not doing it right. I found when I took out the cotton pad and replaced it with layers of paper towel, like I do when I germinate regularly, it worked a lot better. Like everything popped like in 24 hours. So, I just had to play with it. But it was he gave it to me to try out, and I appreciate that, and I love it. I
yep,
still use it. So yeah.
yep, absolutely.
Hopefully someday I'll get to try the can, and we'll put that to the test too.
Most definitely. You should. I would if I were you.
Hmm.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
But we were talking about all the people that have passed away this week. Theo from the Huxtable show, he passed away. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Then fucking Hulk Hogan?
The
Come on,
Hulkster.
guys. Come
That
on.
that hit hard because that was my favorite wrestling character when I was
Right.
growing up, dude. The Hulk,
I think that was
Hulkamaniac, right
everybody's.
here.
He was everybody's favorite at
Yeah,
one
I
point
had
in time, for
the
sure.
little doll that you wrestle with. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Pretty crazy, man. It's been a hell of a week. But yeah,
Yeah, it
we'll
has.
get into the next gun. We're
Sounds
not
good. Let's do it.
we're not the obituaries over here, but you know, we gotta pay
Yeah, it's still
respect
pretty
where they're
crazy.
due. Where they're due, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I mean Ozzy, dude. Who in here hasn't listened to an Ozzy song? Like, yeah, there's at least one Ozzy song that you like. I promise.
100%.
Chuck Mangione
And you know
died
what?
too. Wow, I didn't know that.
You might not even like a song that Ozzy sang, but you know what? That guy wrote a lot of songs too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So you might like an Ozzy song and you don't even know it. Everybody likes at least one,
Yep.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's somebody that, honestly, I was saying it the other night. I honestly thought he was just gonna live forever.
Right.
At this
Well,
point, I
I heard he was
seriously just
doing a
thought he was
farewell
gonna be
tour
alive
this
forever.
year, and
He
I was
did.
like, I thought he was already dead, dude. I honestly did. Like when I heard about his tour, I was like, I thought he died last year, and then he just died. I was like, whoa, that was weird.
Yeah, they
Crazy
did
Train,
the
yeah,
farewell tour 18 days before he passed.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And
It was
like
a real farewell tour. That
his
was pretty
Parkinson's
wild.
was so bad by now they had him like
Yeah.
he sits out there on his like throne chair. They literally
Hmm.
had him like strapped in so he wouldn't fall out of it. It was pretty sad,
That's
but I
sad.
mean, I'm glad he got to do it. And yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
hell yeah. All right, next garden. On to something positive.
Get us stoned and talking, dude. We'll talk all night.
I know. This is gonna be like a 3-hour live tonight, probably. No, it's not. We're gonna wrap her up at 11-ish.
Yeah, we got.
How's it going, man?
How's it
You
going,
wanted
buddy?
to have an update on them peppers, and that's what I've been waiting to give you because I got pollen again up here upstairs, and I don't want to go outside without taking right. I only go outside till after I have to take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But here's your pepper plants. As
Damn.
you can see, they're
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta
starting to
those
get
in.
some here.
Look at those leaves. Holy crap, man.
And that's just the habanero peppers. These are the other peppers you can see back there. See the flowers on them?
Yeah.
Those are the sweet peppers.
Hey man, I'll get over there this week and grab those from you.
I think they died.
What?
Yeah, and this one's pregnant. That one's pregnant.
Well.
That's the Durban that I got pregnant.
That's all right.
I got this is the Miss Cool Ice. Or not Miss Cool Ice. This is the Fool's Day. They got
nice,
real nice internode spacing on here. This is the male. Here's the female. I like the internode spacing. It's not real stretchy. And the stem rub, it's there, but it's mild.
Yeah.
It's not real strong. So but it's coming along pretty good. That would be an F2 right there.
Nice.
It's brother and sister. And
cool.
Good. There was something else. Oh yeah, you was talking about the can. I didn't buy the little round pads that go on them. I find them here. Oh, they're in here. I made some at work. I got a die cutter and I just put paper towels on there and I made perfectly round, just the size of the can.
Nice.
So I can slip them in there. And
that's what I did for the root nerds.
Yeah, with mine, I did run out of those pads that I got. and I was germinating, didn't have a chance to ask him, not ask him for more, but get more. I wouldn't have had him in time. And I ended up using, the round coffee filters,
Uh-huh.
the ones that they're not like a cone or whatever, they're just round circles. I took those and I just stacked two of them because they're a little bit thinner than the pads I got from Dawn. So I ended up putting those in there and using those.
Well, I just put the
They worked. I mean,
little circle die in the die cutter and laid the paper towels on there and pulled the
smart.
handle and then let it roll forward and backwards one time and took them out. That's all it took. Real easy for me.
Yeah, I already had some of those coffee filters kicking around, so I was like, what can I use? Paper towel crossed my mind, but then I'd be sitting there with scissors trying to cut them out, but I ended up using the coffee filters. They're a little bit smaller, but they worked out for what I needed it for, and yeah. So
Well, we're going to let somebody else get on here. It's got a long night. I know Taz and CC, and there's some other people waiting in the background. So
yes,
that's what I needed to show you. Is
Always good to
no
see you,
sign
buddy.
of intelligent life anywhere.
Ain't that the truth? Oh shit, I love it. That's the best one yet.
Yeah, I like that shirt. I
That's
like
a good
it.
one.
Nice. Well, it was good to see you, man. Thanks for popping on and giving us the update. Those pepper plants are fucking killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I'm
want some of those
interested to see
peppers when they're
I'm
done.
going to try to put
Yeah,
the
when they-
habanero peppers in my herbs now dryer and see if I can dry them.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I'll bet you that'll work too.
yeah, I don't know.
That's interesting. Let me know, man.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
All right, brother. You have yourself a good night and a good weekend, and we'll talk soon.
Good to see you,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Macho, what's up,
Yeah.
buddy? Good to see you.
Macho
That's all right.
in the
I'm always late
house.
to the party, and I'm not Bunny, as you can see, but I'm sure she's listening or watching from somewhere.
I got a feeling Bunny probably just went right to bed.
She might have, yeah. She sounded.
She was
Like, I
feeling
wasn't
pretty
feeling
rough.
well earlier, but I know she was feeling bad, so I was like, I'm
She
good
was
enough.
feeling pretty rough.
Yeah. So everybody wish Bunny feel better.
Yes. All right. We'll get into the next one. See if he's ready. Maybe we'll catch him off guard. See if he even knows the order.
I don't know. He's on top of stuff. I'm sure. There
Hi,
he is. He knew it. Hi,
Oh,
friend.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Good.
How you doing?
Happy Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday, right? Can't be all bad.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
How's your back doing?
What's that?
How's your back feeling?
It's doing okay. It's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm getting into it.
I saw you
Getting
taking a
back
walk
to,
today.
Me and the wife took a short walk in the park today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Half mile. But yeah,
I
I
saw
got the
that.
can going. So
I see tails.
So I put the same kind of seeds down 2 different days. So I got them same seed, like the same genetics in 2 different bays. And then the same thing over here. I put these down one day and then these down the second day. Just because I wanted to pop more. So even that I have, there's just so many possibilities. I love this thing.
Right, that's what I mean.
I love it.
There's
It's
so much
awesome.
room for activity in there. It's not even funny.
Yeah, there's so much room for activity. Yeah, it's the way to go. But I got some changes was made to my inside grow. I ended up taking a lot of it outside.
Now I'm curious.
So it's almost empty. So you guys were talking about revegging.
Mm-hmm.
I had Genetics 101 sent me some clones in the mail. Some revegged clones.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one here, it's actually got some this is the new growth on it. All curly and wild looking.
Yeah.
And then this leaf here is a new leaf, and that one's a new leaf there.
Nice.
So I know this clone is revegging. This one over here, it has a lot of roots, a really good root ball. but it doesn't have no new growth
just
on
not-
it. And this has been 3 weeks now. So this one here is taken off in 3 weeks. This one here, it had, like I said, it has a really good root ball. Now this one here, the third clone, it's basically just
Yeah. Now, does anybody
I don't know if it's
know?
gonna make it.
Do you guys know if does
got
it
roots.
take more out of a clone to re-veg it than just to take a regular clone? Like, what is the success rates? Like, is it harder to make a clone go? Yeah, re-vegging? I'd
Yeah.
imagine it
Well,
does.
It's gonna root if it's a healthy plant.
Right.
And
Yeah.
as long as it has a
Might
good
take
environment, it'll root pretty good. Like even see this one here, it's almost pretty much dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it
But
has
it's not a
It's got
root
roots.
zone.
Yeah.
it has good
Yeah.
roots.
Dude,
Um,
and yeah, it'll probably come back too. I mean,
That's what my dad
there's
said
a
too. He
chance.
said, "Leave it, keep it,
There's a
see if it
chance.
comes
Yeah,
back."
leave it.
I think
So
as long as it's still green, you
Yeah.
keep it.
Right.
As long as it
I
can
think it's the
produce
Like,
art
that's
of the
what we were-
environment.
Yeah.
On,
But that's what we
and
were
the
talking about
genetics.
earlier with Papa Puffs too. Like sometimes they take like 3 months to even do anything, and But I think as long as it's still green, I think if you got the space, you keep it, and
Yeah. Right.
give
That's-
it some time. And if it doesn't do anything, it doesn't do anything. But
Mm-hmm.
This is a clone from one of my plants over there. It's the number 4, and this is a number 2. But I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. It's been here a while, and it's still looking good. It's not even yellowing out. So the roots might be doing something in there. I don't exactly know. But I was able to get one of my Centinella plant. I was able to clone this after trying about
Nice.
50 clones.
Cool. So it can be done.
It can be done. I've finally done it. Yeah, I got a rosemary. Oh, and then this is the 4x4 underneath the
Oh,
650
nice.
watt light. This is a Georgia Hope
really good.
by Chaotic Genetics. These two, they're all 4 popped at the same time, but those 2 in the back was planted in there, and then a week later, these 2 was planted in here. And that one back there, I wish I had a clone of it, because it is like the tallest, the most vigorous growth. But I only got a clone of that one and maybe this one.
Right.
And actually, that one does smell better, but that one is just so much taller. It looks
Nice
growth,
nodal
yeah.
spacing on that,
Yeah.
dude. Look at the node spacing. I love it. On
Yeah,
that
I
one
like
you were
this
just
one
pointing
here.
at. Yeah. Beautiful.
Due to the fact that it's not so it's not super close like this one. So this one here, it has like a whole bunch of these little leaves, and it's really tight, and
Right.
it's not as airy. This one here, it's got a little bit more room, but it's not so far away that, you know what I mean, it's stretching too much. That's what I like
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's like right in the middle. These 2 here, I think it was just if I'd have waited another week on veg, these 2 would have been the same height for sure. But this is the one that I basically had no veg time pretty much, because for 6 weeks, right after 6 weeks, I flipped it to flower, and then we're like 2 weeks in right now of flower,
Right.
something like
Oh,
that.
they look good for 2 weeks, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I had my dad come in and help me defoliate today. That way I wasn't
Nice.
bending over forever. And he did these 2, and I did these 2. So it was pretty easy.
Cool.
Nice.
Pretty good.
to have help.
I'm gonna have to get my dad over here to defoliate shit.
Yeah, there you go. Right, put him in trim drill with you, right?
I
I just
should've.
spent 3.5 hours. What last night? Yeah, last night on ladders and shit. Like 3.5 hours for 4 plants. It was hot as shit. It was like 92 degrees. Oh, it sucked.
Oh, man.
After I worked all day. Yeah, it had to be done though, man.
Yeah, definitely.
They're
Yep.
flipping into
Over in the
flowers,
gambit
so
tank.
I got to do it.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
backwards
Brian
for you guys.
Rodriguez says take a cutover and monster crop it.
Yeah. So I had all my autoflowers in here, and I just took them outside and put them in my greenhouse and turned this big light off. And I think I'm going to keep it off for the summer and just
It's a
grow
little
veg
too
with my
warm,
plants underneath this little light
Mhm.
and save on a little bit of power.
Yeah, shit, we're coming up on August now, man. Like
I
that's
know.
I
crazy.
know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty wild. So yeah,
You got
I
like a
sent that
month left
video.
of summer.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So the strawberry runts, I wasn't able to take care of that at all in
Are
the
you
month
ready
of June.
Are you ready for me to play it?
Yeah.
All right. Just give a sec at the beginning if you're going to talk, because it might mute you
Okay.
with the video. So I'll unmute you first if it does. Just keep an eye on your name. It'll tell you if you're muted or not. And then if it does say you can either unmute yourself or I can unmute you as well.
All right, I'll
So,
see.
oh, you should be good.
All right, yeah. So that's the strawberry runts stalk. And then this is the Autoflower that I planted there. And it's got 9 leaves, I would say. It's from Genetics 101. It's a rainbow. And then this is where the Calves blueberry was, but that revegged. So I went ahead and planted 2 photo periods. This is the White Widow. I don't understand what those brown spots was on the leaves of the first one. And then that's where all my autoflowers went. They're all out there. It's a greenhouse without the plastic cover on it. So I figured they could just all go out there. That's talk about super cropping. When I was taking that plant outside, the tallest branch broke. So I ended up having to break 2 or super crop 2 more and bend them. That's a strawberry Jubilee. And the last plant here, I didn't transplant it, so it's still in a half-gallon pot, and the stems are so purple.
It's not like it is
really little.
Got a little bit of root bound in there, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then that's a strawberry Jubilee. It's still in the seed, and then that's my strawberry runts clone that is revegging, I think. So hopefully that'll bounce back, because it had powdery mildew. And that was that strawberry runts plant that was in here for like 6 months, 4 months or whatever it is. It was really sick, and I was trying to get it to bounce back. And like I knew the work that I had was cut out for me. If I was in good health and I was healthy, I feel like that I was up to the challenge and I was going to be able to really take that plant and do something with it. But once I just couldn't do anything with it for a whole month, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the elements and the powdery mildew, it just came in droves this year.
I spray every week with I rotate 3 different things, man, and I still catch leaves every once in a while. Like it's
imagine not doing anything.
If you didn't do anything, it'd be eaten up. So I don't even want to grow next year outdoors because of this shit. And it don't usually happen here in Ohio like that. Usually we have a drought this time of year, and I've never seen anything like this, so I couldn't prepare for it.
Yeah, and I think it was you that said that was a powder and mildew factory is basically what I had there.
Yeah,
just go ahead and cut it down.
Because those spores, man, that wind catches it, it's going to spread to all your other plants.
Yeah, it came down the next day. I was like, I got to do it. I just went ahead and clipped all the branches off of it. I lifted straight up, the video, and I just let the cage fall. I didn't even pick it up really, and then I just took branch by branch, little pieces, and just cut it down and threw it away. I threw it in the trash. I didn't even put it in my compost.
Yeah,
threw it in the trash.
Straight in the bag and tie that shit up.
I kept
and get it right out of there.
But it's better to just go ahead and get that out of there, like you said, because I have other plants that it could be compromising. And I did put it out too early, so Mother's Day is definitely too early. It was revegging, and my Calves blueberry was revegging also. So instead of trying to go through and wait for that to reveg for 2 months, I just went ahead and cut that down and put those 2 smaller plants in its place. So I might get a couple ounces.
But sometimes you gotta just take the loss. You know what I mean? It can cause you more heartache to not take the loss sometimes, and it's like,
I mean, it was some good testing, because we found out that aphids didn't care about it. They didn't even you know what I mean? And the powdery mildew, there was no powdery mildew on that plant either. Yeah. So, and then once it started revegging, that's when the spider mites came on the bottom. And then once I saw that, I'm like, all right, I got, you know what I mean? It's revegging. The plants, the leaves are starting to curl. It wasn't just one single leaflet. They was actually starting to curl and look gnarly. So, but
Yeah.
It is some good genetics, I'll tell you that. I'll be running that one. If I go to run outside, I'll definitely be getting that Cas Blueberry and popping some more of those and taking those outside next year if I do
There
want
you
to
go,
run any.
people.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I was talking about earlier. There's strains
Yeah.
that are just bred strong, man. There's good
Yeah.
genetics, and they've got it in them.
And if there was
it's really
if there was
worth it.
any place that it would have gotten it, it was here. It would have definitely got it here for sure because it was
Right.
all in that backyard.
Everything's got it. Yeah.
And yeah, there was aphids on the sunflower right next to it. You know what I mean? And I had to like spray that down and treat it before I lost my sunflowers.
You know, I heard in the chat the other day, I think it might have been in my show, somebody said where there's aphids, there's powdery mildew. I don't know if they spread it or
they're rampant.
Maybe,
There's a lot of aphids this year. Whole lot. I mean,
oh my God, dude, those fuzzy aphids, the white ones that leave the little fuzzy shit all over your leaves. Now, at the beginning, I had a bunch of those all the time.
Yeah, they leave like
when
trails,
I defoliated,
right?
yeah. And when I defoliated the other day, I didn't find anything on my plants. So I guess the neem oil's working with the combination of the optic foliar. Something's working for me because when I started spraying, I stopped seeing them. So yeah, IPM is the key, people.
Those might be
like I always say.
too.
Yeah,
Mealybugs are kind of bad, but the aphids are real bad this year. For sure.
Yeah, they are. All the bugs are, man. It's a breeding ground. It's humid and hot, so you're gonna have lots of bugs.
So yeah, that's just IPM is definitely a big thing outside. This grow, I haven't sprayed not one thing.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've splashed the water when I poured the water in there. No spraying whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I take a shower and then I come down here.
I like to just do like a spray here and there once in a while, even if I don't see nothing, just for my own peace of mind, I guess. You know what I mean?
I wanted to defoliate today. Because if I didn't defoliate, the powdery mildew was going to come for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You need that airflow.
That's why I did it last night, even though I didn't want to. I spent 3.5 hours. I had to do it because you saw how bushy they were. They were like it was a recipe for disaster. Now you can see all the way through them. I ain't worried about a thing.
That's what I'll be.
Organic shield. Okay, I heard somebody else just talking about that.
Love it. And this here, you just squeeze it. So a little five
it's got the measuring.
Right?
Oh, it measures it.
There.
Cool.
Measures it right away.
Unless you're really, really, really going ham, then you do like 30 mils. But
right. Yeah, I gotta get some Lost Coast.
Bam. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
gotta get some, man. I'm
Coast.
still waiting for the grow store to get it in.
Yeah. And then my third one would be potassium bicarbonate.
Okay.
And and my wife has an essential oils pack. So she's got the lemongrass, peppermint oil.
Yep.
She's got all that. So then I'll have her mix me up some stuff sometime.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
This
what
is
the best
mine
thing
right
I
here.
found. The best thing I found is diluted milk, man. I'm telling you, I had powdery mildew on R2 Dank 2. Every morning I come out and find 2 or 3 leaves that had spots on it. I sprayed it with that, and I hadn't seen anything for like a week until I left the house and wasn't there for a week. And I came back and there was a couple leaves, but it wasn't eaten alive. Like I took it back to my new place and I've got it sitting outside. I'm spraying it down and quarantining it so I can maybe move it inside and start, finish it off in there indoors. But because I don't really have a place to keep it outdoors here. I got it out on the patio out front. Like luckily it's on the first floor, it's down underneath and there's bushes in front, so neighbors and shit can't see, but I can't keep it out there for long. But yeah, man, that powder.
I know you showed me where it was today. I was like, oh shit. Nobody sees that. I wouldn't be worried about people seeing it and getting in trouble or anything.
No,
I'd
they're
be
gonna
worried
steal
about
the damn
somebody
thing.
seeing it and taking it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Scoop
will
up
happen.
that bucket and off they go.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is we'll be growing on. So hopefully I think 2B Blunt, I might be getting on a grow along with 2B Blunt. And I'm going to start live streaming every Friday or every night on Twitch. So that's I'm going to start gaming
Except
and
Wednesdays,
getting back into my gaming.
Monday, Fridays.
What's that?
I said except for Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Yeah, except for Mondays and Fridays. Mondays, yeah. So on Mondays I'll be able to watch the stream and then I'll go live like at 10 o'clock at night, 10 to midnight, 10 to 1. So, but
Nice.
the Wednesdays and Fridays, it'll be after this stream. Yeah,
Cool.
late night
Cool,
streams
cool.
at that point.
Yep.
So keep your eyes open for Cazarello Gaming.
Over on Twitch. Definitely on Twitch. That's where I go
Yes,
live.
yes. He definitely did say milk. So you
it is
dilute
a-
milk into water and you
Is a
use
1 to
that as
3
a
ratio of
Mhm.
whole milk, and you want to add a little bit of dish soap for a surfactant, and you just mix it up. I mix it up in like a weed sprayer, and I spray the bottoms and I spray the tops. And you want to do it like in the morning, just as the sun's hitting your plants, because you want that sun to spoil that milk. And what it does is it creates an enzyme that not only kills the powdery mildew, but it makes it resistant from coming back. And I thought I was crazy too. Ganiks is the one that told me, I'm like, dude, I'm not spraying milk on my damn plants. I'm not doing it. But it was so bad, like Taz said, I was willing to try anything, and it's the best thing that's worked so far. So,
Yeah, it's
crazy but true.
it's a different. It's
it does
it's
sound crazy. I know.
it's the same
I was the
thing
first one to
as
say it sounds crazy.
yeah, it's the
But
same thing as if you would make labs. If you would
Yeah,
go through the
yeah.
process of you know what I mean, really creating a bunch of labs and doing it that way, instead of you know
Which
what I mean,
means
mass
lactic
producing it and
acid
getting all that
bacteria.
stinkiness or whatever. You know what I mean? It's the same science behind it. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
happening.
It's
So
just
it
a
works
more
for sure.
diluted. Yeah, yours is more concentrated. The labs is a more
Yeah,
concentrated
yours
version of it.
Yeah, and it
very
stinks. And then you got the
concentrated.
cheese to deal with. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? You gotta
No,
where it's
oh,
sitting.
sorry.
You know what I mean? Kind of definitely.
Yeah,
I like the smell now that I've made it a couple times, but my wife can't be around it. She's like, you know what I mean?
I don't know what that smells
Yeah.
like, but no, it's more of a sweet smell. I was worried
That's
that
what
was
I
going to
think.
attract
Yeah.
bugs, but no, it's really not a sour smell. It's more of like a sweet smell. Like it's hard to like a melted ice cream smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad. Like I was
And I
worried about
think
that
because you
too.
dilute it so much, there's not that much milk in there really. Like there is obviously the milk in there, but it's diluted so much that the water I don't think allows it. Like it's so watered down, I don't think it allows it to have that spoiled smell. But you want it to spoil so it creates that bacteria, that enzyme to do the work. And that's what you're really going for. But no, in my experiences, it never really smelled. So
Right. Yeah. The way you do it, I think, is definitely more user friendly rather than
absolutely,
the way that I did it.
it's
It's
faster. It's right
convenient.
away.
Who
Where the
doesn't have
labs
milk in their
take a
fridge?
bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The labs
Yeah,
take a
and then
bit
in
to
order
actually
to
make. So
store the labs, you got to know how to store the labs. You gotta mix it properly with you know what I mean, blackstrap molasses, and then you know what I mean. So even just storing it, the way you did it, like you said, you just get a cup of milk. You know what I mean,
mhm.
out the fridge.
I put 4 cups of milk in with 1 gallon of water, and I just squeeze like a few drops of dish soap in there,
Dish soap
and I
in there.
mix it up. Yeah, I mix it up in there, and yeah,
That's
spray
awesome.
it right on. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
it's the way
All
to
right.
do
Well, I'll I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead.
it. That's okay. No, I was just saying that's definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what
I don't even remember why I was saying that's the way to do it, but I mean that's what I said. So
milk, because it's such a crazy idea. For sure.
it is a crazy idea, and I thought it was fucked up when I first heard it too. And
He
then the
told me
more
twice to
research
do it,
I
and I
did,
said, "Nah, I ain't doing it."
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Yeah.
Just it, man.
honestly, like
Simplest
when I
things can be the best.
read that or watched the video, I can't remember how it was. I might have even heard it from somebody else. And then I went and started doing my own research. It was until I started doing the research, I was like, man, this is fucking insane. Milk.
Yeah.
Come on. And then I did the research and I was like, okay, well, I mean, it says it's good. So
I mean, the science backs it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm either going to throw my plants away due to the powdery mildew.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to keep happening, or I'm going to try this and it's either going to work or I'm going to throw them away. So
That's where I was at.
so I was like,
I
whatever.
was at my wit's end with it, dude. It was just coming back every day, like, and there was nothing I could do. Every day we get a thunderstorm, literally every day, and then the sun comes right back out.
Yeah.
And as soon as that sun hits that wet leaf, dude, it's just boom, it blows up.
The humidity starts rising in between
Yep.
The little microclimates inside your plant.
Leaf
Yep.
touching, that microclimate, if they touch, that's why I like to keep it nice and defoliated. I don't like leaves touching if at all possible. Yep, just anything you can do to prevent it. And this year has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to
And
stay on top of it.
Labs is different, but it's not that different. Labs is created with rice water. You wash rice and then take that like starchy, cloudy water from the rice and then mix that with your milk. So that's
Are you
really the only
fermenting? You're
difference. And then
fermenting it.
then you let that ferment and then basically create that cheese on the top, that cheese layer. Your curds and whey is what it is. So you're separating the curds from the whey, and then you take the curds out, and you can actually, as Taz has said multiple times, you can eat that if you really want to. I mean, if you want to make some nachos or something, grate some of that up there, throw it
did
on there,
not.
you're good to go.
You
No,
can't.
I wouldn't either.
Tasted it. I tasted just a little piece, just curious.
Nope.
I got here.
Not?
Nope.
That's how
Why
far I
not?
got. Smelled it.
Oh, it didn't smell
Yeah.
that bad? Yeah, okay, maybe not.
But you can also dry that, and then once it's dry, you can crumble that up into like almost like a powder form, and then you can top dress your plants for it. It's kind of like a bokashi. You can use it in your composters, you can use it in your pots, it's got a bunch of different uses. You can take the liquid from the labs. You can use that to clean out your drains because it's such a high enzyme content. You can use that to clean out your drains in your sink, your bathroom, like that type of shit. You can dilute it in water. You add a couple milliliters per gallon or whatever, then use that to water your plants. You can foliar spray with it, man, and like plants absolutely love it.
Oh yeah,
So
they thrive.
it's got all kinds of different uses, and like you can drink it if you want to, and it's good for your gut health. But I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do it, so I wouldn't tell you to do anything. I wouldn't.
I don't think I
do.
could get it past like the smell of it. Like, there's no way.
Nope. Nope.
But
it's
to each his own.
It's not even the smell; it's the thought of what it is. I wouldn't
think
be able
that's
to
the
get
thought,
that past my lips.
Yeah, that too.
Just knowing that that's what this is. But like you hear about people like Soil King and I can't remember what his name is or what he goes by now. He used to be Tourette grower, and he's a big outdoor, organic, live off the land kind of a dude. And he's the most organic person I've ever met in my life.
A homesteader.
Yeah, but he's like everything and anything is that he can use for organic, he does for growing. And I mean, let your imaginations go wild because there's composting toilets and there's you know what I'm saying? Like everything and anything that he can use, he does. But he'll go out to the dirt pile that's been out there composting for years and taste it. He said it's good for his gut.
Hell no, bro. Nah.
Yeah, he said it's good for your guts.
That's getting really in.
All the microbes in there, good for your guts. And I just couldn't do it.
Nah.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
No.
Oh, I don't know. It's not bad for you, I guess. Especially if you got a good health, good gut biome. You know it's strong, good strong.
You know what? I'll take yogurt.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, but I ain't trying it.
Make mud pies and mud burgers.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. That's what I said, Justin. Yeah, I'll take a yogurt. That's cool. Give me some
yogurt would work. I mean,
healthy. There you go.
What's the worst case? You try it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. But yeah, we got a couple more in the background, Mr. Taz. So
yes, sir. I appreciate you having me. I'll be on. I'll be back next week for sure.
You better be on Monday with me too.
Yep, I'll be there. We got a bunch of plants
on
out there
having
now,
a show,
so
but we are now. So yeah, I'll be on Monday.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see you
Bye,
there.
friends.
See you, buddy.
Peace, brother. Hell yeah.
Another good guy.
Taz is a great dude, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if they're ready. We're going to do it this way, though. And then we're going to go like this.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, good. How are you?
Hi, Carl.
Hey.
Good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Mr. Carl, in the cameraman behind the scenes.
Shout out to Dawn at Candy Can. Always.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's
You
Yeah.
pretty
like how
good.
I had to throw that in there when he was talking
Yeah.
about the root nerds?
I mean, the root,
Slip it in.
I've never used one. A lot of people like it. It's a great device from what I
Right.
see. So,
Mhm.
but I just like it's. Yeah, I agree with you. It's
They're
just
both
I ain't
great
able.
hating on it.
devices.
I just
Right.
really like my
Yeah,
Canican.
yeah. I love my can. Able to do more with it. Pop different strains, more stuff. It's just it's what I started with, and I like it. So,
Yeah.
you
That's what
know,
I started with, and that's what I'll
no,
stick with. If it ain't
yeah.
broke, don't fix it.
That's just it.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. No, no ill will towards Mark or root nerds. It's
Nope.
just this is what
No.
I have and this is what I like. So that's
Right.
what we're gonna stick with. I mean,
Exactly.
so but yeah, of course it's Friday again.
It's
So
trim day.
it's trim day.
Man, oh man. I was thinking about you the other day when I was sitting here trimming my plants, and I was like, fuck, I don't know how she does this every day of her life.
pretty it's not every day, but it sometimes it feels like that.
It's close enough. It's a whole lot more than I trim, and that's I don't like it.
Yeah, usually by the time that one is done in the herbs now, it's ready to put another one in that. And so it's, um, so it's always just a little bit, we don't intentionally make it perpetual, but it ends up being perpetual anyway. So the way it works out. But,
Good way to
and
not run out.
yes, yes, I can't have Carl run out. So,
That's right.
um, and I was actually messaging my mom while I was waiting in the back, and she says a lot of right now, a lot of the reason why a lot of stuff is off, is temperatures, weather, all this kind of stuff, is probably due to that new moon.
Mm,
So with those, it can throw a lot of things off. So
absolutely.
just something. I mean, if anybody wants to research it, I'm just
That's why
throwing
this
some
was
info
such a
out here.
fucked up
Fucked up
week.
week. Yep.
That is
Yep.
100% why.
Yep.
Everything's all messed up right now. You're
Yeah.
right.
The
My
new
plants
That's
are
true.
suffering. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah. I feel you.
new moon makes everything wacky. Full moons
It was that
makes
July 24th or
people
something was
crazy
the
and
new moon.
stupid. So it's just, it is what it is.
Is that today? Is today the 24th? No,
Yeah,
yesterday. Yesterday was the new moon.
yes. So, but it's been for the whole week, so,
Oh yeah. Well, you know as well as I do when full moons come up, everybody says, "Well, it's a full moon. That's why everything's been weird today." But like leading up to that and then a couple days after, everything seems to be out of whack. So
yeah,
with the new moon, you know what I mean?
it gets even worse.
It's even worse.
So, um, that little one that he's showing there, that is the Cajun Crippler from Silly Rabbit. That's that one that Ruse Goofy Growing loves so much. I'm beginning to see why.
Yeah.
Have
You
not, don't really know a whole lot about the terps on her just yet, but she is frosty as all hell. Um, really, really, I mean, I've got her growing. She was originally in a little mini solo cup. That's one of the ones that I put into the larger amount of cocoa. But she is just ripping and roaring in that little bitty pot. And
She's pretty.
just, yeah, I mean, she is.
She's really nice.
There's really only been one genetics that I've run so far that's even been close to being that frosty, and that's the Mosca seeds. So they tend to get really
Nice.
frosty as far as autos go. I mean, we've had some frosty photos, but
Oh, for sure.
that's
At
different.
D18, we're probably gonna wrap it up somewhere between 11 and 11:30.
Yeah.
So in an hour and a half, probably not, or hour and 15 minutes, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours to 3 hours.
Like I said, it's been a rough
Takes a
day,
lot out of
rough
you after
week.
a while.
Yeah. And most of us can sit on here and BS all night anyway, so talk about
Right.
Mhm.
plants.
And I
But
totally could, and I'll
That's the
probably
problem.
still be up late tonight, but I mean, yeah. I gotta
yeah.
shut these things down after a couple hours, or you're right, I will sit here all night and talk. That's what we used to do on Instagram, man. We used to do like 4-hour lives, and then the 4 hours would be up, and then it would kick us off, and then sometimes some of us would come back for another
Another
couple hours.
a couple hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. But actually, just a side note, the plant that I'm trimming up, Corey, is actually the last of my two for the May the 4th be with you grow.
Oh yeah.
Um, So I've already chopped down the one, and then this one is the auto orange because the Mosca was already chopped down. So I think I'm the only one that's even finished.
Oh,
But
well, at
now I've
least
finished 2.
I was gonna say I know I'm. I was. Is anybody else even growing it outside? I think I'm the only one, aren't I?
I think you're the only one outside.
Yeah.
Everybody else has been
Look at
inside.
that thing.
Mhm.
Holy.
Yeah, I like to be different.
Yeah, and she is with her. I mean, I can't. You can't squeeze these buds. That's
Yeah.
it. There, I can't get my finger around them. I can't. There's no give. She is just as thick and happy. That's of course that auto orange that you know. So yeah.
Oh,
So all
yeah.
this is
I
about to
love
go.
seeing the Garden Cultivation Network on the big screen too. I always like
Oh
seeing
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it always
Mm-hmm.
plays in the TV in the background too. So, um,
I love when
just
I
in
see the posts the next day of like people that took pictures of their TV, and I'm like, "Look, Mom, I'm on TV."
Who does that all the time? Is that certified old guy that does that?
Certified old guy does it
Yeah,
Yes.
all the time,
thought
Yes.
and
so.
there's a couple other people too that do it like
Mm-hmm.
sporadically, but it's always cool to
I
see. Like the next day, like I don't even know these posts are there, and then I'm scrolling through Instagram the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, there I am! Look at that! I'm on the big screen.
That's
Cool."
cool.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
I turn it on so that we don't get any copyrights because you're not going to copyright your own material.
Right.
Oh
Right. That
man.
too.
You're not going to
Mm-hmm.
But
strike me for seeing your own stuff on your own videos.
yeah. But in case we end up like in between shows between the El Ruse show and here while I'm waiting, I'm usually running into the kitchen to grab something to eat before I get on here. So then it's on my TV. So if I hear something, I just stick my head around the corner while I have my
Yeah.
headphones on. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a good
but
idea too.
yeah, I had my earbuds on earlier, but they died since I didn't get in here early enough. So I had to put my headphones back on.
It filled up fast. You were in here pretty early, but it filled
Yeah,
up
it filled
It
up
fast,
has
man.
been
quick.
filling up fast lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So just to go along, the 3 tallest ones there, those are the little mini solos. Like I said, the Cajun Crippler's in the back. The one in the front is is that the banana? Oh, I can't see it.
Dosey do.
Okay, that's the Do from Greenpoint Seeds, and then the one in the back is the. But is it hard? That's true.
I have it.
Yeah. And that one back there is the White
Hot
Banana
mailman.
Kush from Doomsday. So,
Nice.
and so all of these that are in there are all autos except for one, which is a cut I took off, and that's my little baby No Joke. Because I have her growing in the other room. I'm getting ready to send that one to a friend of mine. So I took a
Nice.
cut of her before she flipped. So, and then I have the Pail and Shovel grow that's in that back corner behind her. That is that the, I think that's
Maui.
that's the Maui Wowie. Okay. From Nirvana. So, and
Mm.
I actually took before, right as she got to, right before she flipped, I actually took a cut off of her. And that's one of the ones I had in the mini solo cups or in the regular solo cup. And she has actually bounced back and started just sprouted up. So I had to take her and put her in a bigger container. So that's
She has
actually
pistols today.
yeah, she has pistils now. So she's actually, it's a cut off my
Nice.
Autoflower. So it's not really a clone because you can't really clone an Autoflower.
Yeah.
It keeps, but
Yeah.
it
It'll
doesn't
just
keep
keep
the
doing its
same,
thing. Yep.
right. It just keeps doing its thing. It's actually, it took a couple weeks for it to kind of bounce back and start getting a little bit bigger and growing, but she's just chugging along. I'm interested to see how far she goes before she actually hits flower. Like
Mm-hmm.
really how
It
big she
looks super
gets, how
healthy.
yeah, I mean she is, and she's actually got a little variegation on her leaf that the mother plant doesn't have. So if you
Oh,
call it a
okay. I see it.
mother, I don't really, yeah.
Interesting.
So it's a little bit different. So I don't know if it's just a stress factor from her being a cut or what, but it was
It's
just something to
interesting.
do. It's kind of cool. So um as he's in there smelling the plants.
Mhm.
That is the goodness gracious. We got too many
Thank.
plants. That's the dank daydream that I'm just growing in a solo cup just to grow in a solo cup because
Nice.
right, you can
Well, because the
sometimes.
first one we grew with grow dots and she did not turn out so well.
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like grow dots don't do good in my garden. So, and I'm gonna say they don't like the magical water. So
I was gonna say it's got to do with
That's what it
your
is.
special
yeah, yeah,
your fairy
it's
dust
that fairy
water.
dust. Yeah, it
Right.
does not like the fairy dust. So
Yeah.
I'm trying it in cocoa just to see if Carl likes it for real because the other one just wasn't that great.
Yeah. And I mean, like I've never tried it, and you did try it, but like there's so many people out there that swear by the grow dots and the recharge and all that. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
they can't all be wrong. You know what I mean?
Especially the
Right.
So
Yeah.
recharge.
yeah,
I know
Yeah.
everybody I know uses that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that use it. It
yeah.
just doesn't work with my nutrients. It doesn't work with my water. So
Yeah.
I just go back to
And
doing what
that's
I'm
why there's
doing.
so many different types of nutrients
Hmm.
out there because it doesn't not everything works for everybody. So
Yeah.
No, some things do not mix well with others, man. You really gotta dial that in, especially when,
yeah,
like I'm using the General Hydroponics Flora Trio, but I'm adding in like the Monster Bloom and I add in like, the silica. And you gotta make sure that stuff mashes up right. You gotta check the ppm on that because if it gets too high, your plants can't uptake those nutrients anyways. You're gonna get lockout. Yeah, it's
yeah.
man, it is
I only
complicated
did the
sometimes.
Monster Bloom once on this grow, the one that I got
Yep.
going on right now. My other tent's empty at the moment, but the one that's still going, I only used the Monster Bloom once and I cut it down. I did like 1/5 of what it said for me to do.
Yeah.
It said a teaspoon. I cut it down to 1 milliliter. Said fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm not burning my plants again
Right.
like I did last time. Like I even cut it in half last time and still burnt my plants. So this time I was like, okay, well I still want to use it, but
Right.
I'm obviously they didn't like that strength last time, so I'm gonna cut it back. And they seem to be okay. They seem to be
Hey,
okay like that. So
Dro and Blunt said silica doesn't mix well. Try mixing it into your water, then pHing it down to 7, and then let it sit for a half an hour to an hour, and let that silica get into that water. That's what I do with mine. I use the General Hydroponics Armor SI, and I mean it mixes pretty well with the water, but always mix that first. And if you can, I suggest watering silica without nutrients. Now, I know there's times that you got it, and I do, but I also dial down the nutrients a little bit. But yeah, try that. Try letting it sit in just the water before you mix your nutrients in, and see if that helps you a little bit.
you mix it, pH it, let it sit
I
for half
mix
an hour
it,
to an hour, and then you mix
and
your other nutrients into that mix.
yeah, I don't think you
Okay.
even have to pH it, but I do. I pH it back down to 7, and then I'll put my nutrients in, and then it usually puts me right on that spot. But yeah, I'll let it sit anywhere from a half an hour to an hour, and then I'll mix, the Flora Trio in there, and then I'll water with it right away.
Yeah. And Epsom salt. I do use Epsom salt when I need
Hmm.
to. It's a
Hey,
great source of magnesium. It's magnesium sulfate.
there you
Yeah.
Just make
go.
sure,
Epsom
yeah,
salt's right
just make
there.
sure you get the unscented. You don't need to be
Right.
adding like lavender Epsom salt to your
Yeah.
plants, but
Yep.
you can use it as a like a soil drench, or you can do a foliar spray with it as well, and they love both. So, and
Foliar
it's a
spray is
great
great if you have
instant
lockout.
source, and it's a great instant source of magnesium if that's what you need. So, and I
Yeah.
always recommend if you have a CalMag issue, figure out if it's calcium or magnesium because very
Hmm.
rarely is it actually both.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Just before you do anything, always check your nutrients and see what levels your nutrients have of anything before you put it into your grow as well.
yeah,
Because you could be adding CalMag when your nutrients contain a high amount of
when really,
CalMag.
Like what I was doing.
right,
I just got lockout
you're just
Yeah.
in a
recently.
lockout or something like that.
Yeah.
And
All the nutrients are actually there, but they can't absorb
yeah,
it because you got something else going on. I always check my runoff before
yep.
I do anything. That's always my
Well, and
number
I
one
I couldn't
go-to.
figure it out because it was like 3 different things in one, and, when that happens, then 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be lockout. If you're getting more
Yeah.
than one deficiency, then you got lockout, and then I was talking to Cece, I said, "How much CalMag do you use in your cocoa?" Because anytime I got cocoa questions, I go straight to the source, and she
Yep.
said, "Well, we've got,"
I
it's in
don't.
the nutrients I use, and I look, and that was my stupid fault for not doing more research, like, I knew it's got the flora micro. It says it in the name. It's got the micronutrients in it. So yeah,
Yep.
it does contain calcium and magnesium, but I still like to add the CalMag like maybe once every few waterings when I'm in flower because it does use more in the cocoa. It does drain it a
Yeah.
lot.
And the other thing
Yeah.
too, like I always look at like when you see like these all-purpose, like I'll say from like Gaia Green or Down to Earth or something like that, and there's like even veg nutrients and stuff like that. You get like a 444. I always look at that as like a multivitamin.
Hmm.
So all the time there's all of these different things that are going in there, but like a multivitamin, it only gives you so much, right?
At 444,
So
our
if you
plants would
you
be
may have to
starving.
supplement,
Yeah.
with a multivitamin, you might have to supplement extra vitamin C or extra calcium or extra magnesium or extra
Hmm.
iron or something like that.
Yeah.
So I look at these nutrients as that as well. Sometimes there's more than enough of certain things in there, then other times, sometimes you may have to supplement and add a little bit of extra on top of that, you know? And
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
sir.
not the same every time. It depends on the plants that you're growing at that moment because
Hmm.
every single grow, you grow something different. Those different cultivars are they want different things at different times, even if they're, at the same stage of the grow. Sometimes they want more calcium, sometimes they want more uh, I whatever, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they just want extra other shit. So sometimes you got to supplement that in there, but like all my nutrients have calcium in it. I haven't run into a calcium issue yet with these nutrients, but 2 grows from now, maybe I will
Right.
because I'm growing different plants, so I may have to supplement something later on down the road.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe it might even be too much for some plants, even though it's an all-purpose kind of a fertilizer. It might
Right.
even be too much for some plants later on down the road.
Hmm.
You never
Same with
know.
my OG Kush. It's a picky eater. It's a lamb race. I'm growing it indoors. It's meant to grow outdoors. If it's a true lamb race, then it's going to be a little harder to grow indoors. And I've noticed that. I just wanted to challenge myself. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. And it's coming along, but it's definitely could be better.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Well,
So
the
how?
plants are like the human body. It's doesn't matter how much you put into it, it's only going to absorb so much. And you
Yeah,
could be causing
Right.
and
more damage than harm by not
and all
knowing.
three of us are completely different cultivars,
Mhm.
where you
Hmm.
might need certain vitamins or supplements, and doctor needs different stuff, and I need different stuff. You know what I mean? We're all people, but we're all cut from different cloths over here. So
Right.
each person, every organism is different. So
Yep. Absolutely.
Keeps it interesting though.
it
It's
Oh.
the
sure
same
does.
medicine that
Yeah.
works on other people doesn't work on me.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but
And again, that's why there's
That's
so
why we
many
grow
different
mine.
things out there. Yep.
yep. Yep,
Yep.
absolutely. That's
And Cece, I ate mushrooms the other day. I said, fuck it. I
Oh,
did it. I did it.
yay. What did you take?
It
What kind were
was,
they?
they were penis envy,
Okay.
but they were in like a nerd rope candy. So it
Okay.
was 3
So,
grams of mushrooms in this package. And I was like, you know what? It's been over 20 years since I felt what this is like. So I'm going to eat half of that.
okay.
So I ate half. So basically like a gram and a half. It was more like 2 grams, I would say,
Mhm.
based off of the measurements that they give me. It could have been a little more, a little less. I'm not sure. But
There it
honestly,
is.
I was hanging out by myself and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. J Rads gave me them because
Mhm.
he didn't want to do them. So he gave them to me. Hell yeah.
That's
And
this
I
weekend.
sat here and I just kind of hung out
Sissy.
and I did it and I could feel it kicking in. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. But it stayed really, really mellow the whole time.
Yeah.
which was really, really good for like my first, step back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of like hung out, and I would just like I'd take the dog for a walk, and I was like, there's a rabbit, like I was on point, like everything, like my senses were like
Locked
everything was
on.
so clear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was in the zone with everything I was doing that day, with that night. I was like, fuck, this is I
It's
like
been a
this.
Maybe
while. I
that's why
can't
I get
wait.
sick. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I get so sick, because I'm already like that naturally.
I'm going on
Yes.
my joy ride tomorrow night. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
and
Nice.
you got to find out what works with your body. Again, another instance. It's that that gram and a half would have had me just all over the place. I can't
Giggly. She would
take.
have been so
Yeah,
giggly.
I get
Yeah.
giggly.
Well,
Cheesing like
see,
she's high as hell. Cheesing like she smoked
Mhm.
the most weed in the world. It's
That's
so
Yes.
funny.
right. So
Yeah.
next time I'm gonna actually get mushrooms and actually eat the mushrooms and not the candy version of it. And I'm gonna probably eat the same amount, about a
Mhm.
gram and a half to 2 grams. I'll weigh it out, and I'll measure it, and I'll see how I do with that. Like, because it's in the candy, I don't know, maybe it's diluted. I don't know, but if I eat it by itself and I weigh out a gram and a half of mushrooms, do I feel the same? I'm gonna get the same strain. I'm gonna get,
Yeah.
everything
I
the
was about to say,
same,
make sure you
and
get the
just see
same.
how I feel. See how I feel
Mhm.
after that. I might just be gone after that amount, or I might feel the same. I'm not sure.
I
Yeah,
never take
because
more than a gram. I'll eat like a stem and a cap, like I had right there, and I'll trip just fine. It ain't too potent. It ain't too weak. I'm always good with a gram. I might eat another one on top of it a couple hours later, but yeah, I always start out with a gram.
It just
Yeah.
makes
yeah.
my stomach hurt and my
Yeah.
heart race. That's it.
Try making it into
Really?
a tea. I used to brew it through a coffee machine,
It
and
I,
it was easier on my stomach.
I that's the reaction I have with most psychedelics, honestly. Because
Yeah.
I've tried mushrooms more than once, different kinds, different types. I've had peyote. I've drank gypsum tea back in the day. Um, and I mean,
The good old gypsum
ketamine.
weed. That stuff
Ketamine
is.
made me trip the most, actually. But I
Yeah,
hated
I haven't
puking,
done that in
so
years. I haven't done that
Yeah,
in years.
I
the
haven't either.
Ganiks knows.
20
I did a
plus
little.
years.
I did some recently. It was a couple months ago. My buddy, my plug had some. My weed guy, and he's like, "I got this, man. It's good." I was like, "I ain't done that in years," so I just got like, a one time ride, and I was like, "That I had been a long time. I didn't remember that one. Fell in that K hole like,
Right. I don't think I could
woo."
do it. I don't think I could do it now. I don't think
I'd
It,
have a
it's
heart
wouldn't.
attack. I'm too
definitely.
old.
I definitely wouldn't want to
I
do it
feel like I
again
would be in the same
anytime
boat as
soon.
you, Carl.
Yeah, it was
We're the same
definitely.
age.
Yeah.
I know.
It
I
was
don't know if
different
it's
this time
age
around.
or I don't know if it's age or brains. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it
It's
would
history.
work well with
Yeah.
me this time around.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I agree.
Mushrooms I felt a whole lot more comfortable with, and
Yeah,
I've wanted
I
to
just I'm
dabble
happy with this.
for a long time, and yeah. Oh, I'm
I'm happy
definitely
with the
happy with that
forest.
too. But I
I don't
need
even drink
I need
anymore,
the
really.
seed.
Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah. Maybe once a year at the most for alcohol, but
Yeah, a couple times a year, special
yep.
occasions.
All right, well, let's back to these girls so we're not here all night.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you still got a
good
couple
call.
I'm
people back
high,
there.
dude. I'll shut up.
So, but I'm very proud of you for
Mhm.
taking that step. So,
I did it.
yep.
Yep.
Always just if anybody in the chat, if y'all are gonna do it, just make sure you're somewhere safe.
Yeah.
With people
Usually
you
that
trust.
people you
Mhm.
trust, you're comfortable, that kind of thing. So,
Right.
all
Yep.
right.
Sure.
So,
Just me and the dog hung out,
yep.
and she was looking at me sideways most of the fucking night, but
That's
At least she
funny.
didn't talk to you about how stupid you were.
Right.
Yeah.
right. I mean, if she was talking to me, I mean, I was
And that trip was a little
yeah,
Those
better
are
than
some
you
good
thought.
mushrooms.
right.
Oh, all right. So this is the other Pale and Shovel Grow on Discord. She is the Mimosa Sunrise from Cincy Seeds because I wanted to see, just
Yeah.
kind of grow it to see if I like it. I have more. So just kind of testing it out. So she's got a really good structure, seems to be doing really well. So And again, it's just a ketamine after my bypass for pain. Huh?
Damn.
Some nice doctors.
No shit.
Hmm.
They don't do that down here in Canada. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. And that one there in front, she was in the other tent. That is the Izzy, the strawberry banana. And that's the girl that had the little carpet under her. And I root pruned her, cut all of that out, and now she is starting to grow those roots back right up underneath that thing. So she is bound and determined to create a second carpet probably by the time that it didn't seem to bother her one bit. She is just as
Not at
happy.
all, eh?
Yeah,
Holy.
she is beautiful green color, happy. I mean, for what, about a liter of cocoa, she is just doing awesome. So that's, I call her my little peace pot, but she's doing great. So oh, there she is. This is there's my Pokeball. This is Carl's little peace pot.
I like it.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
awesome.
A friend of
That is
ours
awesome.
actually had that when we got the other one. He had that one made for Carl. So so very realistic, we'll just say that. So
I like it.
It's
yep.
got veins.
Yes, it does.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it does.
Anatomically correct.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
absolutely. Yes. And then in the back left corner is also the other strawberry banana. She's the one in the 3-gallon cocoa pot, and same strains, their sister. So both of those are growing really big and healthy. I mean, they seem to be happy. I'm really surprised the one in the 3-gallon is not bigger because of the size of the one in like the half-gallon. I mean, I just it kind of baffles me at the size because they're not that much different in size. So I was just like, I expected the one in the 3-gallon to be much bigger. But I mean, heck, I'm still happy with her because she's beautiful plant.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to actually see what she really smells like and how she finishes.
Yeah, they always seem to
That's a cool
surprise me somehow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the cool thing too. Like I know a lot of times we're like, ah, it didn't get as big as I liked, but like you look at the structure of the plant, the leaves on the plant, the flowers on the plant, and sometimes even the smaller ones. It's not a small plant by any means, but it's smaller than the other ones, and
yeah.
it's a gorgeous plant. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Quality over quantity, man. I'll take it
That's what
every
I
time.
always that's what I go
Oh yeah.
for, 100%.
I can grow
Quality
another
over
one. I
quantity.
mean, no big deal. Yeah,
Yep.
I want some good shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Um Yeah, these two, they're coming down too. That's my 1-gallon DWC, the really big old happy
Mm.
girl. Now she did have some issues. She got a little light burn on the top, and it's just like the top half of the plant. She seemed to be more sensitive to the light, but because of everything else in the plant, and she was so damn tall, there's really no way that I could have, you know, changed the light or moved her or done anything like
Yeah.
that. So she was just going to get burned. So we're actually just going to cut her down and bag her up and freeze her.
Okay.
Just
Use that
wash
as
her
like a
later.
swisher,
Yeah,
washer or
yeah,
something. Yeah.
wash her, sift her, something. I mean, we'll do something with her later.
Yeah,
Um,
there's so many uses now that we all have, like based because we get all this free information from each other nowadays. There's so much that we can
mhm.
do with these play. Oh, that one's not going to finish. Okay, well, cut it down. It's still good
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
something. You might not want to smoke it, but it's still good for something. And I got my bucket the other day, CC.
yeah.
So the tent that's empty right now, I have some plants that are going to be going. Well, I don't have the plants yet, but I have some seeds that will be going into that one. And then when this one over here that's running is finished, I'm going to do one plant in that tent only, and I'm going to run it in 5-gallon. I'm not sure DWC or aeroponics, some kind of a water grow in
Mhm.
that 5-gallon pot. And I'm just going to do one plant in that tent, and I'm just going to
Yeah.
focus on that one and see what I can do, see if I like it. And if I do, I may add to the.
Yeah, I will tell you, it got addictive to me real quick.
I think it will to me too.
I
I'm
cut down
taking
the
baby steps. I got the auto pots. I'm gonna try those out, and then
yeah.
I'm gonna move to the hydro setup. So yeah.
Yeah, that's I wanna be able to see that. That's what
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually really excited for that,
I
to
want
be
that
honest with
fast
you.
growth. I want that explosive, beautiful, big leaves. Yeah, dude. I want that
Yes.
quickness.
I just want to
Yeah.
try it, and then I can, with all these people that come on and grow DWC or in water, I want to be able to have
Mhm.
like an actual conversation with people, like with my own experience behind it, instead of just I heard this and I heard that. Like it's
Right.
one thing I've never done since I've been growing, and I want to try it for a long time, and I'm taking the dive. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Well,
Awesome.
that is my second auto in DWC right there. That is your favorite, the grape dumpster juice.
Hell yeah,
Um,
I love that
she,
name.
yeah,
I do too.
she is from Dream Beans. She is all when a lot of people say they're all cloudy. She's not cloudy. She is milky. It is a real definite milky white trichome at the moment. So
Oh,
it's
really?
really interesting to look at her. Yeah, and it she looks really very frosty with it too. So it's pretty awesome. Um, but the strawberry gorilla from Fast Buds was the first one, and then she's my second DWC. Carl has his in the other tent that you saw. That's his Nova 91 from Irvine Seeds. And this girl, as soon as she gets some amber, I'm probably going to go about 5% amber, and then she's coming down
Nice.
too. So, and I actually still have the pot that had the strawberry gorilla in it with the roots in it because I'm going to see if I can't take the roots out and kind of dry them a little bit and see if there's
Make
something do something with them. I mean,
Yeah,
as
make something cool.
yeah, even if Understandable says even if I take them and braid them. So, but I mean, she
Good
literally
luck
has a
pulling them apart.
yeah, she literally
Yeah,
has a root ball, like
Mm,
a full ball.
man, I don't even like untangling extension cords, let alone that.
right.
Yeah, so yeah, I just and I know there's a lot of things you can do with the roots. So I just thought it would be something cool to look up some information and see what I could do with them. Because I know my sister used to bake them and use them in like salves and stuff like that because
Yeah,
they
I
still
think
have a
there's a
lot
lot
of
of
properties in them as well. So
dry them out, blend them up, and use them for nutrients in your next plant.
yeah,
Yep.
so
Oh
just
yeah.
want to ball up and live inside it. Yeah,
Use it as a pillow.
yeah.
Oh,
Um, edibles. Yeah, yeah, I could make them into edibles. I don't know how strong they would be though with the content.
I'm
I'd
not
have to
sure.
look and see what the content of the roots would be, but
They might just be good. They might just be good for you.
I think
yeah,
you can use them as
You
a
know what I
for in
mean?
your salve also if you make like a
yeah, that's what I was
topical.
saying. Yeah.
I think a lot of people use them when they make topicals.
Yeah, Justin says you can make a tea with them. That may be something
Hmm.
we may do.
Root
Our
tea, yeah, that would make
It may
sense,
be
right?
good for pain, like how the raw plant was working for you.
Well, there's a lot of other
yeah,
things that we eat, like beetroot. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of ginseng. There's a lot of things that are roots that we eat that are really really good for you. So they might not
Potatoes.
do anything. They might just be more on like the medical side of things.
yeah. Kind of like me
Just good for
consuming
you.
the raw plant versus actually, intaking THC.
Right.
Because what happens to Carl with mushrooms happens to me with THC. I'm
Right.
hanging over the toilet and really really sick.
That
So
sucks.
I just don't do it. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. If they did
yeah.
that to me, I probably wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, that's why I just grow pretty plants.
That's right.
Um,
Yes, you
so
do.
this is now these are all Carl's plants. So this has turned into a completely photo tent.
I
This is
got my
his.
tent back finally.
Yeah, he finally got his tent back. Well, it was supposed to be his tent, and then he popped too many seeds and ended up some of his in my tent, and then I popped too many at one time, and we just kind of yeah, it all got mixed up. Anyway, it's all his plants in the end, so it really,
I was going to say we shared tent space anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. So the Nova 91 is his DWC. And then he has the other Nova 91 that's in cocoa, and she's back there. She's in that's a 2-gallon cocoa, right?
Yes, 2-gallon
Okay.
cocoa, and she's a couple days behind the other girl and took a little longer to finish.
Yeah.
She got starved for light, and she was in the 2x4 for a while and got starved for some lights. And she's a little behind this girl over here.
But she doesn't look like she's starved for anything now, so she's super happy. And then the one next to it is the OC Nova 91 crossed with runts, crossed with runts. So it's a runts times runts, then crossed to the Nova 91. Because he's a sponsored grower for Irvine seeds, so these are all Irvine.
And the Nova 91 is Nova OG times Nova OG, and then that cross times sour diesel.
Yeah, what he said.
Can't go wrong with that.
And this one here is the OC runts, which is that runts times sour diesel.
Yes.
Nice.
So,
yeah, two of the ones that I just chopped were cherry runs.
Yeah, I mean, I seem to like the stuff with the runts too. I mean, a lot of it seems to come out with some good structure, pretty plants. I mean,
That's one of those strains that does nothing for me. I could smoke as much runts and it just doesn't get me high. I don't know what it is, but it just does not do anything for me.
Yep. Everybody's got them.
Everybody's different. That's the thing. It's very, very detailed. It's tailored to what you like to grow and what works for you.
Yep.
Your mailman grows. No, it wasn't. It wasn't from JR. JR's is the cherry paloma.
Yeah.
Mine was cherry runs from Copycat. I'm not exactly sure where it came from originally.
I smoked some of that paloma too when I was up in Chicago.
Paloma,
yeah, and the JR cut too, and it was
his
fire.
is the Tiki Madman cut, but
Man.
JR's got the serious.
I had the JR token one. Man, it was.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gambit. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
He got his account back today.
Yes, he did.
That was very good news. I was happy to see that.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody's getting hit, unfortunately, everywhere. So
yeah,
everybody's getting hit on YouTube right now, man. It's brutal.
Yeah. It's like they laid off Instagram for the moment and then switched to YouTube.
I'm okay with Instagram. Like, take my account. I'll get another one. But YouTube, man,
YouTube's a bigger deal.
Don't take my YouTube account.
Yeah, I mean, you really got, if you have a YouTube account, make sure you're backing up all your stuff so that you can keep some of it if it's something that you want to keep. Like for y'all, all of your interviews and stuff like that. I mean, we can always make more garden shows, but some of your interviews
backs up in photos.
We got all our interviews are backed up they're all on Spotify.
Yeah. So
there is a second place where everybody can go to see those. But I mean, even still, man, like just you put so much time and effort and work and blood, sweat, and tears into your YouTube pages, and then they just take it. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah. And I was actually before all this, I was like, okay, I need to start getting back into making my videos. I've already decided on the series as I was going to start with, and doing all this. And then now I'm like, do I even really want to?
I know. I was sad when I saw the Seed to Harvest page was gone, man. That was
yeah. Yeah, and it happened within like 15 minutes of the show.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was like as soon as the show aired, within 15 minutes it was off, and then I was just like, what? So it was crazy. I'm a firm believer. I think a lot of it has to do right now with once they started, if there was people going around starting stuff, and then I think it just kind of spirals out of there, just like Instagram. People start
always,
you know,
It brings
start
attention to everybody.
brings it. Yeah, it's somebody brings attention to somebody. Oh well, but they're attached to this person, and they're attached to this person.
Mm-hmm.
So
Guilt by association for some beef that you have nothing to do with.
absolutely
You got it.
So
Right. And that was right around the time Bunny had lost her Instagram account, and then I lost my Instagram account, and there was all types of like these stupid little beefs going on everywhere, and
Yeah.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was just like,
I was getting my posts taken down, and I knew it was somebody reporting them because as soon as I appealed it, they come right back up because it said it didn't go against any guidelines. So it was
yeah,
definitely
oh,
somebody
sorry, we made
reporting
a
the
mistake.
post.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
shoot
So
first and ask questions
you
later.
know when it
Right.
is. You know when there's shit going around, and
Yeah. So
Yeah, it just sucks. Like when people do that to other people, like that, like they're not just taking away their YouTube account. Like for somebody like the Dude Grow Show that just lost their account, like
oh my gosh,
that's
years of shit.
that's huge. There's
Mhm.
thousands upon thousands of subscribers, members, and like they're not just taking away their grow documents. Like sometimes you're taking away somebody's job.
Yeah.
You're literally cutting off their income that way, and it's like what, like
For
imagine
showing
how
a
you would
plant.
feel if somebody came in tomorrow and said you no longer have a job, because that's kind of what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so sometimes people need to think before they jump the gun and just start reporting people because they're mad at them for something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take a
It's
deep breath and think about it and see if it's, later on, if it's worth it to you to go ahead and do that. Like, just take a step back and smoke a joint.
yeah.
Think about it
Take a
for a
deep
Yeah.
second.
breath.
Right.
Yeah.
Sleep on it.
It's really not all that,
It's not
folks.
worth it.
It's not worth it. You know, it you don't make just that one person's life harder or more miserable. Maybe it's that one person who needs to see that show every week to get
Mm-hmm.
that
Right.
information or that encouragement to keep them going in life.
Yeah.
To keep their
Exactly.
spirits up, and it's somebody that they feel like that they vibe with. So when you hurt that one person, you could be hurting multiple people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Very
it's
well
It,
said.
yeah,
uh-huh.
it's not worth it, guys, and it doesn't accomplish anything because Seed to Harvest came back. It's going to be on a different channel. Everybody's going to end up. Anybody who's everybody who loves this plant is going to come back, no matter what.
Exactly. Yep.
So, what really are you accomplishing? Honestly, a few
You're
minutes of
hurting yourself.
inconvenience and a hard time.
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
hurting yourself. I
we'll
mean,
get
Yeah,
over it.
you're
it's a
scarring
minor
yourself.
setback.
Yeah, it's just
It's a
ridiculous.
minor setback. It's a speed bump that just got in the way, and we deal with it. We've all
Yeah,
dealt with it on Instagram. We'll deal with it on YouTube if it happens, and you know,
yeah,
it sucks. Absolutely, it does. But you know what? Like CC said, we'll be back.
yep.
We're
And
not
you've
going
proven
nowhere.
that you'll be back.
That's right.
So,
That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
all right. So this is the
7
last
times
10.
over on Instagram.
Yeah, this is the last 10. We'll get this one going so that I know you probably still got at least somebody else in the background. Just it still says 5 people and there's
Yep.
4, right? So at least one
Mhm.
more.
Yep.
This is the other photo tent. That one in front right there, that is the Twerkleberry from Silly Rabbit. Uh, I kind of went a little hard on her when I stripped her. She's
She
probably
looks
gonna hate
great
me.
though. She looks great.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm kind of, as y'all know, getting my feet wet with photos. Don't really do much with them up until recently. I just
I'll
don't
tell you
like
right
them.
now, based off of what I've done to my plants, she's not going to hate anything that you just did to her. She's, in fact, going to reward you for all of that,
I hope so,
for
because
sure.
I just don't think I have good luck with photos. Everybody's like, "Oh, you start with photos," and I'm like, I I fuck up photos, guys. I don't know what it
Photos
is.
like them rough.
And I'm
I
just the
Photos like
mean,
it
opposite.
rough most of the
yeah,
time. Like, for real, they do.
yeah. Well, but
She's
evidently they
super
don't
rough
like
with
me.
autos.
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
but my
So
ladies like it.
treat your photos like you treat
Mhm.
your odd or your Yeah,
I
treat your
have,
photos
and
like you
they.
treat your autos, and
I mean, and they're not. It's not that they're not healthy, but you look at the difference between my plants, and I just kind of look at them and go, "Oh, seems like the buds are a little smaller. They're a little more spaced out. They're just a little bit. I mean, and it's not that they're not dense and they don't taste good or anything. It's just
yep. But
I
you
don't know.
still
I'm so
got.
used to growing autos, and I look at them and go,
I'm
"That
gonna
is
take a.
so beautiful." And then I look at the other one and go, "God, what the fuck's wrong with that plant?"
I'm gonna take
Mm-hmm.
a guess. I'm gonna look at that photo that you got there and take a guess, and I'm gonna say you probably have at least 4 more weeks left on that plant.
That one or the
Yeah,
other one? He was that one.
that
Yeah,
one, the one that you stripped.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, those leaves are, yeah, you're gonna, in about a week, it ain't even gonna look like you stripped it. I'm telling you, I do that
No,
all the way through flower. They'll come right back. But
Yeah,
and
the buds will get bigger is the thing. Those hormones
absolutely.
going to the buds. That's why I strip. The same day I flip my plants, I strip it completely. Send those
yeah.
hormones straight to the bud sites.
Yeah, I usually wait a day or two, just because
Yeah, and
I
that's
try to let it
fine
kind
too.
of, yeah, and then I'll
To
strip
each
it
their own.
probably at least 2 or 3 more times during
Yep.
flower. But
Mm-hmm.
it, it's just Galaxy. I kick them in the morning. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I do to my autos, at least.
Hey, Galaxy, that's why you got an angry outdoor garden.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all a process. It's all learning. I'll figure it out eventually, but I'm mostly going to stick to my autos and say y'all can keep most of these photos. I told Carl, I said the photos are yours. I don't want them.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
don't.
you've kind of found your thing,
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm going to stick mostly with my autos and just
I'll
see
grow
where it's
them.
at. Yeah. He's like Mikey. He'll grow anything. Um, that one there, that's that fun one, the Topanga Canyon Kush crossed with AK-47 crossed with Virility. She's getting close to the very end. She's actually starting to fade out a little bit and get a little
she
color on her
is
leaves. So,
ready.
um, yeah, I mean, and he did a good job
I
with
love
her.
the I love those leaves on there too.
Yeah, they look like string beans to me from far
They
Super
they
away.
do.
sativa.
Super
So,
sativa, yeah.
yeah, super sativa, and she actually smells really good too. So, I know he's excited about that one. And then, to the right of her, that is the James Loud, the Feel the Rainbow. That's the other one of the other photos. I did not really do much stripping on her at all. I didn't do much defoliation because I had 2 of them, so I kind of wanted to see how they did.
Yep.
Evidently, stripping that plant does. I chunked the other one just because it was way too much for her. Um, so she got a little bit of light burn because for a little while she had a plant in there that was smaller and got a little too close to it. But other than that, she's pretty healthy. She's,
She looks good.
growing. And then this frosty little bitch right here in the front is
I know,
my
I was looking at her. She is frosted right up.
yeah, well, when I tell you who it is, you'll know why. It's the Chad Westport no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Can't wait to see how mine turns out.
That
Yeah,
is a beautiful plant.
yes. So I mean, and it has snowed all over her from the very end to the tippy tips of her leaves.
Mm.
Um, so I'm
I love
hoping
when they
she
get
just
those like the rails up the sides of the leaves. Like
uh-huh.
it's just
My only thing is I mean, again, I hope she starts to stack more. I hope the buds get bigger. Just because I will feel like I have to keep every single leaf off of that plant just to get
yeah,
enough to to wash or to sift or to do something. Um,
yeah,
just because I don't with the size of those buds are going to finish with if they don't get much bigger, it to me it wasn't as worth it as much. So I
right.
think I want to regrow her but put her under in one of the other tents just to see how she does eventually.
Yep.
And probably put her in a DWC. So,
Okay. That'd be
um,
cool.
Cool.
yeah. So I'm sticking a lot with DWC. I'm gonna end up with a whole tent. Um,
I know.
Come
I'm
soon.
excited. I actually can't wait to try it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, to me,
My,
it's
my
like a.
photo tent will be DWC soon also.
Yeah, it's we
It'll be
equate it
2.
to like the Ronco. You set it and forget it.
Yeah.
It's you know, as long as you got some nutrients in there and you're making sure your bubbles are going good, it does really well. So either way, but
Cool.
yeah, she's
Trike tacos when the edges curl up with trikes. Hell
I
yeah.
laughed at that.
I love it. I think it looks so cool.
I love it.
Yep. So yeah, she is gonna be a frost monster for sure. So we'll keep showing her and let you know how she goes.
Sounds good. Sounds
Cool.
Yep,
good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I
back to
can't wait to do mine and show mine for sure.
finish
I'm
trimming. I
excited.
got probably just the top part of her, this and the top. So I'll be
She's
done
got
trimming tonight.
16 more hours of trimming to do.
No, it
She
honestly
still
got to the
has the
point.
top of the plant to do.
It
For
yeah, just
16 more
the
hours.
top. It's only gonna take me about maybe 20 more minutes. So I
Nice.
got like 3 more of these.
Nice.
So
Cool.
I do fairly. Yeah, you can cut that off. I do it fairly quick. It doesn't take me that long anymore. It's because it's going in the herbs now. So yeah, see, this is all I have left right here.
Yeah. I
So.
do all dry. You got to do yours wet because you put it in the herbs now. But I take off all the fan leaves and then I dry it and then I do my last strip.
Yeah. See, I don't. I'll just rather cut it all off now, and that way I just stick it in the jars to cure it after I'm done, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
I do this so often, it's gotten to the point it doesn't take as long.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll get there too. Again, I was there at one point and it's been a while, so
Yeah.
I'm
And
just getting back into the swing of things now, so we'll see.
it depends on the plant too. I get a little more picky on how much I take off
For sure it does.
for different plants. So
Well, and some plants have like no leaves on them.
yes,
Some
yeah,
have 10 times the amount of leaves they should have, you know?
It's
yeah,
also good that she trims one plant at a time. Like it's
Yeah.
one plant tonight and then maybe one tomorrow or the next day.
Don't want to get burned out.
But
yeah,
then not any for like 4, 5, 6 days, 8 days, and then another plant in 2.
yeah,
That's normally how it goes.
That definitely helps.
yeah. And I'll
Just
only do one a night, so I'll let the other ones
Except
just
for
kind of
maybe
stay in
those.
there. Well, yeah, the little ones I
Ex-
can do a couple a night, but that's the
I
rest
did
of
3
them.
Probably do
plants
this whole time.
yesterday and it took me like 6 hours or something like that.
Yeah, no. See, I would have left the other ones growing and only did one per night, just
Well,
because.
I chopped all mine down and then I hung them all up to dry, so they had already all dried. So
Oh
I
yeah,
was getting to the end of like the 12 to 14 day kind of thing, and I was like, I need to trim them.
yeah,
So the humidity and everything was still good. Like they were dried nicely. They weren't over dried. They weren't under dried. The humidity was still on point. Like I probably could have left them in there, and they just basically start curing at that point. I think, you know,
yeah.
but I wanted to get them into the grove bags and just be done with it. So I
Yeah,
did.
I understand. So,
But
but
yes.
yeah, I
But yeah, we still got one more kicking in the background, so we will wrap her up for now. And
Yeah, I saw my eyes just lost focus for a second there. Everything got all blurry. I was like, I better put that pen down.
yeah.
That's enough for me right now.
Yep.
Yes,
That way
yes.
y'all can get to closing up the show soon.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Night,
Thanks for popping
everybody.
on.
Have a good
Good to see you
week.
guys.
Yep.
Good night,
We'll
Carl.
see
See
you
Good night,
everybody
next
next
time.
Friday. See you next
Sounds
Friday.
good.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Beautiful as always.
Yes, yes. All right. We got one more garden in the background.
Let's do it.
I just got the head turn of approval. Oh, hold on. We're gonna go to this
There he
video.
is. How's it
How's it
going,
going,
Chad,
man?
buddy? Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you guys. How's it going?
Just hanging out
Doing
with the
good, man.
friends, you know.
It's been a good night.
Yeah, it
It
has
has been a
been.
good
Been
night.
fun.
Yeah,
Yep. I got my
absolutely.
seeds.
Yes. So which ones were they
Cool.
again?
The LSB in purple hue or
Okay,
purple hue.
so the LSB is Lucky Strawberry Breath.
Oh, with the
Oh,
purple
okay.
hue. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So I'm gonna have to go back and re-look up those crosses, but I want to say one cross. There's three crosses in the Lucky Strawberry Breath. One being, I believe, Strawberry Cough, and the other one being Breath of Azrael. So I'm gonna have to look up and see what the other one is. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then there's the
Wasn't it green crack? Wasn't it cross with green
no,
crack? Oh, not
not
that
in the
one.
Lucky
Okay.
Strawberry Breath. No.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
I'll double check that, and I'll definitely get back to you on that one. So
So
that was
who's the
uh,
the grower of the seeds? Who's the breeder?
the breeder is
HQ. High
High
Q.
Q
Yeah.
Genetics,
One more
and
time.
over High Q
Okay. Oh,
HI,
gotcha.
and then a capital H,
Yep.
small I, and then big Q. And
Okay.
then so over on Instagram, that is Stefan Levike.
Ah, all right. Gotcha.
So yeah, I'll send you some of the pictures that he sent to me of what some of these strains are that he had sent for the giveaways. I don't know if
Cool.
the exact strain will be in there, but you get to see some of the plants that he's done and what some
Right.
of them look like. And like that purple
Awesome.
hue, he crossed into a whole bunch of different stuff. The lucky strawberry breath, he crossed into a bunch of different stuff. Uh, green crack being one of them, purple hue being
Hmm.
one of them. Um, there's there's a lot of stuff in there, and he's fairly new to breeding. He's been doing it now, I want to say, for like a couple years, but he's been working with an actual breeder that's been breeding for 20 plus years, and he's just kind of like teaching him the ropes, showing him everything that he possibly can. So
Cool.
Stefan has definitely taken it very, very serious, and he's going all the way with it for sure.
I look forward to seeing how big I can get them.
Yeah, J-Rats actually
See it
grew
outside.
the lucky strawberry breath last summer
Oh,
outside, and that
massive.
thing was like it
Yeah.
blocked an entire shed.
Hmm.
That
Nice.
thing got
It was
Awesome.
huge,
massive. Yeah. Yeah.
huge.
That's cool.
And Stefan was telling me, he's like, man, if you put that in like a 10-gallon pot, pretty much any one of the strains he sent, he said if you put them in a 10-gallon pot and grow them in a tent, it'll fill a 5x5 like without any issues at all. And I was like, well,
Hmm.
I'm probably
Well,
gonna put them
try
in
it out.
smaller than 10-gallon pots
Right.
inside, and my plants will definitely look different than yours do. But
Oh yeah,
I
that
know he
I've
grows
got one
beautiful
cultivar
plants.
that I've spread out to like 20 different people, and I've told everybody I want like an ounce or something back so I can compare them all and
Hmm.
find all the different,
Absolutely, yeah.
expressions you get.
Yeah.
One guy's never grown
I
anything
love when the
before.
breeders are in the same place as me, like not necessarily the same city, but the same country at least, and then I can mail it to them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
You know, like I wanted to send some to Lowe's Grows, but he's not in Canada, so I can't really send it to
yeah.
him. And
The laws around
yeah,
here are changing or have changed where they're starting to send stuff all over the place. So
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Canada we
Yeah.
can
It
do
is.
up to 30 grams legally,
that's
which is
cool.
fucking
And they
crazy to
got
me
envelopes
still,
that
but
keep the smell in too, specifically for that.
you can
Hmm.
act yeah, you can actually
That's
buy the
awesome.
smell proof envelopes at the post office. I've been at the post office and had everything all bundled up and then been ready to put it through, and they were like, "Have you ever thought about any of these?" And I'm like, "Well, what's they're like, I can smell that. I can
That's
tell what's
awesome.
in that
I
package." And
mean,
I'm like, "Oh shit,
technically,
really?"
legally, you can mail stuff in the United States under the Farm Bill Act. I mean, as long as
Yeah.
it's under 0.03
Yeah.
THC,
As long as
and
it
we all
doesn't,
know,
as long as it ain't sitting in a hot mail truck for an hour.
you got it right. Yep,
Right.
and yep, you got it. So, yeah, there's some loopholes, but
Yeah.
we do need. It's not going to be able to be mailed until it's federally legal, since it's mail's federal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just went to my first festival last weekend. I only was there for like the pre-game of it and all the setup, more behind the scenes stuff because I had to work. But it was definitely cool. I bought some extracts and stuff that was perfectly legal, and
Yeah,
That's
you
cool.
definitely looked like you were having a good time for sure. Because you came
yeah,
on last
yeah, it was,
Friday and you were there,
yeah, yep.
which was
We were
that
there
was
for
cool.
a little bit of setup. Couple of guys set up so we could show some of the stuff off, and uh, with the way that now this guy I think had some pretty big money behind him. The way they set up the laws, if you had a prior conviction for cannabis, then you were kind of like shoe in to the drawings and stuff or whatever. So he had some substantial backing behind him, enough to buy a damn airport. So he's a young kid. I wish him well. I hope everything went off really well for him.
That's cool.
But they had some
That's
pretty
cool.
good product there. I had fun while I was there. So, and that wasn't even during the big
Yeah,
main part of it. So,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
and it was close to
But no,
home.
which is even better because
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's hard when you're like in different cities and shit, and then you're like, oh,
yeah,
either now
and
I got to
working
find a place
weekend.
to stay or I got to make my way back to to where I
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
tough.
Anyways,
It's tough.
that's my trained out pepper plant, and it would be bigger
Nice.
except for I tried using traditional techniques to train it on one side, and I busted half of it off. So this side would be over this side a little bit, but it seems to be
It still
going
looks good,
well.
honestly. Like I wouldn't even have been able to tell that it was broken if you didn't
Yeah,
say
and
so.
it's not easy to train these pepper plants. They want to break off.
They're
So
pretty
Mhm.
rigid, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
it's
like
only
a cannabis stem, it's real
right.
flexible.
Yeah,
Those are
it's got
more
all the
brittle
fiber
and
in
they'll
the
snap.
cannabis stem.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's only a foot tall, and it should be like 30 inches wide, but it is what it is.
It looks good though. It looks real happy. Looks real
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Hmm.
Looks really good.
Oh yeah.
When you got your seeds, did you get them in a DVD case or did you get them in a PlayStation case?
They made them perfectly in a DVD case.
Okay. Which one
Yep.
did you get?
Old
Which
school.
one? You
I
remember
didn't
which one it
recognize
was?
it. I don't know. I tossed it out too. I should have
Mhm.
sent it back.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't
No, no.
follow any
If you get
movies or nothing
seeds,
like
if you
that.
get seeds that you want to send out to somebody, now just put them in there and send them again.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
so there was
exactly.
two DVD cases went out and then one PlayStation case. I was short one DVD case, so I had a couple PlayStation games that don't get played anymore or anything like that. So I took the games out of them and I put the seeds in it and sent them. But
Work.
Yeah, it's a good idea
um,
too.
so one
I
of
got
them
some
was one of
slabs.
the DVD cases that I gave was one that I got from Low Gravity Genetics from Lowe's Grows
Hell
when he
yeah.
sent me a whole bunch of genetics. So I took that case and I put some seeds in it and I mailed it out. And then another one that I got was a Spanish version of Fantastic Four that I got
Oh,
from
that's a good one.
420 Fast Buds when I got seeds from them. So I
That's
sent
cool.
that out. Like so I just they're getting used for the same thing that they got
Recycle.
used for with me. Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Recycling. Fuck yeah.
Those DVD cases work great too because they're not super thin like a CD case.
It
And
protects from getting crushed.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
Perfect.
I was like, you
Yeah,
know what?
no.
I'm taking extra precautions. We've had giveaways and stuff where we send seeds out and they just get crushed. And
And
then
that's what I
I
want to say
feel
too is Ganiks
and I
will
feel
go above and
obligated.
beyond for you.
Absolutely. I try. I definitely
Yep,
do
you will.
try.
Yeah,
And
he's all right.
So anybody getting a shirt or anything from him, he's doing what he can to get it out to you as soon as possible.
definitely trying.
Right
I do
on.
my best. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but I
Hey,
mean, it's the thought
look
that
at
counts,
it's
I
the
think.
moon. Blame it on the fucking moon.
I am.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Since CC said that, I agree. Yep.
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even think of
do.
that. I didn't
I'm gonna
even
go
think
into
of it
work late
until she
tomorrow
said
and
it.
blame it on the fucking moon.
Hey, I was watching
Oh,
some
John
crazy
Lindsay
shit on
got
YouTube saying that the
John Lindsay got
reptilian
the Fantastic
species
Four.
is that the moon is actually like making us have nightmares and anxiety, and that these reptilians are feeding off of that. Like, I'm like, what the shit? You want to fall down a rabbit hole? Like, take some mushrooms and watch that
This
podcast.
crazy conspiracy shit.
It's like, well,
Hell
that's
yeah.
pretty creepy.
Hose washers and
Uh,
coin flips. Yeah, I would have done that too, but these
mhm.
seeds were already packed up, and I didn't want to open up the packages and I want to send out sealed packages.
Hell yeah.
So,
My
but
plants
I
are doing
mean,
good out where they're back, out and back where they're at. That's for sure. We're going through a stretch right now, or maybe it's
Oh
the
yeah.
sun or whatever. But
No, you guys straight. Everything should be flipping to flower right now. You're not too far away. You're over in Minnesota, I think you said.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
so you're right behind
We'll
me.
be,
Yeah, mine just
we'll be
started
seeing
flowering
signs
last
in the
week.
next couple weeks.
Mine just started stretching. So yeah,
Yep,
it's about that time.
yep. So I'm pushing 10 feet wide on the one, and probably 3 feet tall, and then the other one is kind of getting a little out of control. But I can always cut shit off if I need to.
Hmm. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Just
it's
cut
just
limb.
filling
I
up
was
that
cutting
whole area.
limbs off that were 3 feet tall, like yesterday, just to make
Mhm.
room for the plants. I'm like, is what it is.
I need a
yep,
walkway between them and shit. Christ.
Right.
exactly. Yeah, you
I
got to
don't
be able
want
to
them
get to them.
touching. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be able to work on them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got to do
Keep
what you got to do.
careful.
Man, I cut so much shit off even my indoor plants. Like, I'll show Bunny, like, look at all this. Like, I'm cutting branches off, and they're like this, but they're not to the top canopy. So if it's not gonna make it, it's coming off, you know.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And like, I'm
No, it
showing her,
makes
and
so many
she's like, "Oh my
clones
God,
too.
are you fucking kidding me?" She's like, "You're taking
Hmm.
all that off?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am."
Everybody
But
does it differently. Whatever works
yep,
for you.
exactly, exactly.
Should be
So
pretty awesome by the end of the year.
yeah, I'm excited to see it because you showed the video last week, and like you stood beside it and went like this, and you weren't even halfway through the plant. So
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it's
that
they're
cool.
one you
big.
saw with me holding that one over my head, that thing grew at least a foot and a half, 2 feet wider since on both
That's
sides.
incredible. That's insane.
Yeah,
So it's
pretty
probably
awesome.
like a week and a half or something like that. Maybe not even a
But
week and a
yeah,
half.
just
'Cause I
like
think you
yeah,
sent it like
Monday to
somewhere in the middle of the
Thursday.
week.
Yep. And
So
that's
like
about
Wednesday,
the time
Thursday,
I
or something like that.
took it, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. I miss growing outdoors for that reason. Just
Oh, the bugs are terrible right now, though, too. But you know, if I keep up with compost teas, I am not having any major issue with anything. A little few bugs here. The ladybugs moved in, lacewings moved in. These bugs I don't even know, but you can tell they're freaking hunting shit. You know, moved
Yeah.
in. Um, and you know, even with all the rain and shit, I haven't seen any powdery mildew except for on a raspberry bush up here by the house, and I sprayed that with the compost tea, and it's held that back too. So
Well, you're lucky.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the
cool,
thing,
cool.
man. It's a trade-off. You get to you can't grow, 10-foot tall plants in a tent. So
Yeah.
you take the good with the bad. You might lose a little bit, but that's why I always plan a little extra outdoors because I plan on losing a couple plants. So it
Yeah,
happens.
Mhm.
Cut limbs off, bud rot, whatnot. It is what it is. So you just
Yep.
plan for
yep.
that.
I had this
So
I had this wild one start, and I was taking care of it for a while, and then it just got like overrun by another one, so I kind of plucked it and threw it off into the cattails. And then every once in a while, I'd walk by and hit with the compost tea. It's flowering now,
Hmm.
and way earlier than any. I mean, nothing else is even showing. But that sucker, it's only, you know, 20 inches tall and has 3 bud sites on it. But it's
yeah,
flowering.
that's
That's
fun.
awesome.
I want to get some seeds from it and maybe get a. It's really sativa looking. It's got long, super long, thin leaves. The structure is, spindly, kind of spaced out. Um, but it's flowering. I wouldn't mind having a sativa that started flowering early.
Yeah,
You right?
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, but
It's going to
I mean,
flower for
like
13 weeks.
for a lot of us, growing sativas outside is a no-go because it takes
Impossible.
so long
It's
to
a
flower,
risk.
right?
It's a
Yep.
risk.
Yep.
So if you can get one that flowers super early,
Yep.
you may have a chance on actually finishing
Yep.
that one,
Yep.
which would be real nice to be able to do outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
So cool, man.
Totally.
No, we appreciate you popping on. I appreciate
Yeah, I
you
appreciate
waiting
you guys
for
having me.
hours in the background. I
Yeah.
mean, you were one of the first people here, but I mean, everybody showed up at the same time, and I kind of just went in order. And I mean, like it
Oh,
was
good.
like it filled up. Everybody was here right pretty much from the beginning, so
I
it
didn't want
filled
to
up
be
super
first online,
quick
so I
tonight.
kind of waited anyways. But I tell you what, I'm pretty ripped right now.
Oh,
Saving
so
Hell
am
the
I,
yeah!
man.
See,
atmosphere.
I'm sitting here
Yeah.
like, ooh.
the later I get you on, the more
Ripped
the
I'm
more
gonna be.
the more stoned you're gonna be by the time you get on.
Yep.
Yep.
But
Oh,
yeah,
by the
man.
end of the shows, man, when I'm doing podcasts, it's over with. Like, I am super stoned at this point in the show,
Man, I
any
used to
show.
try and do a rip with every single person that came on and be like, okay, let's do a rip. And
Hmm.
then by the end of the show, I'd be like seeing triples,
Yep. That's what I'm
Yep.
doing right
you know?
now.
So
My screen's like blurring on me. Mm.
that's funny. But
Right
yeah, man,
on.
we're definitely gonna wrap her up for tonight. We
Peace.
got a couple quick little videos to show, so we're going to
Cool.
say goodnight for tonight, and hopefully you
Love
stop
seeing
in next
everybody's
weekend.
growth.
And
Yeah.
hell
Good
yeah!
to see you, buddy.
You too. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
All right,
We'll see you
later,
next
brother.
time. Awesome. A lot of beautiful
Hell
plants
yeah!
tonight.
A lot of gorgeous plants. Yeah.
Hmm.
I love it, man. We see so many nice plants every single week. Like it's just I love the fact that people want to come on and show and makes me happy.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. Makes my week complete.
It does something for
So
me seeing all those beautiful plants. Like it's a calming or a peacefulness. I don't know what it is, but it just yeah, I like looking at other people's plants and seeing how they grow. And I get ideas from
yeah,
other people too. I love it.
100%. Yeah. I love having the people come on and actually getting to talk to them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And you learn, like you said, you learn so much. Somebody will come on and say, hey, I use milk for powdery mildew. And people go, the fuck are you talking about?
Hmm. Yeah.
And then you can get into that conversation and have that conversation and then kind of nerd out on a little bit of biology there, you know. It's
Right.
fun.
I
It's a lot of
guarantee somebody learned something. One person in the chat learned something new tonight.
I hope so. That's the goal. I
Yeah.
mean, and not even necessarily for me or Bunny or Kind Buds or you know, but from the people that come on and show their plants, like I learn from you guys. I learn so much from you guys
Oh
when
yeah.
I'm watching and talking to everybody when they come up. Like, man, I can't even give the proper thanks to everybody for how much I've learned from you guys, from
Right.
people in the chat, from people that come up, from everybody. Like it's crazy. Even people in the chat when they don't come up, they're still a major contribution to the show. Even if you don't come on, like when you're in the chat, dropping information in the chat, like that's huge. Like, you know, we really
Right.
appreciate that too. So all of that helps. So
Yeah,
definitely
and
keep
all
that
this
up.
information that I'm repeating to you guys and then I'm trying to teach, I learned this from somebody else. So I'm passing it along and I'm very appreciative of those people I learned from. Everybody from Scotty Real, Dude Grows, Matt, I Can THC, all those guys. I've learned at least one thing from each and every one of them. And
Yep.
I continue to ask questions. You and Bunny, we talk all the time and bounce ideas off each other, and
Yep.
that's how you become a better grower. You talk to different people and get
Absolutely.
different opinions.
Yep. And the best thing to do is if somebody tries to give you information, don't get offended and feel like they're bashing your grow. They're just, they're trying to help most of the time. Not always. Sometimes they are just being a dick, but most of the time in this community, um, like if I see something on a video on Instagram or something like that, I won't necessarily leave a comment, but I might message that person and be like, "Hey, I saw this and you were talking about this, like have you ever tried this?" I don't necessarily go out of my way to like pick on people's posts or anything like that. If I see something and they're not necessarily talking about it, but if it's a post where they're asking questions, I might not leave a message. I might just directly message the person
Hmm.
and have like an actual conversation instead of just doing it in the comments. But I
Some of these, I mean, yeah,
definitely
some of these things, like when you're diagnosing deficiencies and stuff, it takes time. Like you got to ask questions, and You know, it's so
Mr.
some of these things are not
Sly.
simple. Hey, what's up, Sly? Good to see you, buddy.
Mr. Sly. Like we were saying earlier, J-Rats.
Monday,
He's gonna be on Sly on Monday night at 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock
At 8
after the
o'clock,
Dr.
9
Dank
o'clock,
Nug show.
9
Yep.
o'clock.
Yes,
Don't get mad
sir.
at me, Sly. I'm sorry. I did know that.
Man, there's so many different
All right.
podcasts. Like I have to set alarms or I forget about some of them.
I know, man. I try to remember everybody's, but I don't always. But we got a couple videos here left to show. So we got the Dr. Dank Nugs video that he sent in earlier. So we're gonna show that one quick.
Some of you might have seen it on Instagram already. This was yesterday after I got home from work. This was a week of no defoliation. You see how these things, man, they just blow up. And I was
Blew up.
worried I was going to come home and see powdery mildew on everything. Dude, there was nothing on these. They look great. I sprayed them with milk right before I left. So, yeah, they obviously needed defoliating. They just started flipping to flower. You'll see that in a
Fucking
second.
huge.
I found some. Oh my god, dude! Just I don't even know. Like I just sprinkle
Look at
444
that.
fertilizer every once in a while under there, like once a month. Yeah, I saw pistol hairs, so that's why I gave them a good stripping. You'll see. I call it the strip and flip. Yeah, I had to get ladders out to trim the damn things. That thing's 10 foot tall. This is after I did the defoliation. You can see they're nice and thinned out. Sun can get through to the bud sites, airflow can get through, prevent powdery mildew, and yeah, man, I can't wait. And next week it's good. They're gonna look like they did before again.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, yeah, but they're doing great. I'm loving it. They are gigantic. That one in the middle is the biggest plant I've ever grown, indoors or out. Like
It's
I've
big.
grown some 6, 7, 8 foot tall plants before, but this thing just started stretching. I mean, it's already at 10 foot tall. So I'm like, geez, I'm gonna have to go out my window and trim it from now on because yeah, I had to get out the big ladder. I couldn't even get up on my step ladder to get up there. It was crazy. So
Crazy.
I'm happy. Like I
That
said, they're
is.
mystery. So
You're on
mystery
that
plants.
Mendo. You're on that Mendo dope type of growth over there right now. That's
I
dope.
mean, I was thinking that when I was looking at it the other day. I said, Mendo Dope Boys, I'm coming for you. So I got some time before I can get there. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Like nature just does something to these plants.
Yeah,
Growing indoors is awesome too. But when you put them outside, nature does something. The sunlight, there's just
rainwater
no,
is
yeah,
different. The sunlight is different.
microbes in
Everything
the
is different.
soil. Yeah,
Yep,
you got all kinds of different factors. It's completely opposite. So, but yeah, it's fun both
exactly.
ways. I do love growing outdoors, but like I said, this year's been challenging.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Hmm.
So we are gonna show mine quick, and then
Let's
we'll
do it.
probably wrap her up for the night.
Sounds good. Jump on GTA.
All right. So this is Lola Psychosis from Cav Snake Oil. And
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember what they are in flower, like 30 days or something like that, or they're either just over 30 days or just under 30 days. I can't remember. And these are the blueberry ice cream from the Outlaw seeds. This one
Mm,
here is starting to do that, like that purple reddish fade now. And
that's
they're
pretty.
so frosty, man. And this one here, this is the other Lola Psychosis. Got them all stripped up down on the bottom. A couple leaves in there that could still pull off, but yeah, did some training on these ones, just kind of opened them up a little bit. I didn't do like crazy training on them to like I did like the initial bend on it on the main
Hmm.
stem to get it over. And then once everything started coming up, I just kind of kept pulling them out a little bit just to kind of open it.
Right.
And I did the defoliation in flower right around day 21. It wasn't on day 21, but it was like day 24 or something like that. I try to get as close to day 21 as I can when I do the main first strip and flower. And like Cece was saying earlier, I try to get in there a couple times, and like every time I go in there, I might see a couple leaves here, pull those off, pull a couple more off that plant, pull a couple more off that plant. And every time I go in, I just take a handful, and I just try to kind of maintain it and stay on top of it from this point on, and after that, I might do another 1 or 2 actual defoliations on there because you can only keep up with it so much before all those smaller leaves turn into bigger leaves, and it won't grow any more leaves, but the small ones will keep getting bigger. They do keep growing. So
Yeah, at that point I'm just taking off leaves that are covering off bud sites. I want to make sure that light's
exactly.
getting into like I might take off like 3 or 4 leaves a day, or every other day, whenever they need it. When I go in there to water or whatnot, I'll look down at the top and see and make sure that light's getting all the way in to the canopy in the middle. So yeah, just little tricks like that to help you get a little bit more yield out of your indoor grow. Yeah, they look
Okay.
beautiful, man.
Lola Psychosis is Bruce Banner #3 crossed with Lemon Space Fuel.
Whoo.
And Mr. Cab Snake Oil, I tell you, buddy, lower class booth, they are looking fine. I will say that. I haven't had any of the issues that you spoke of. Not one. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
pretty excited about these, and I've pushed them. There's been a couple times where I've come home from work and been like, "Oh fuck, I should have watered these like 2 days ago," and I just didn't. And there was even one point where Dr. Danknugs was like, "Man, when you get into flower, you better fucking stay on top of those plants. Don't do that in flower." I'm like, "They're not in
hmm
flower yet." But I've put these things through the ringer, and I don't know, man. I've had some people tell me get mad at me for growing them, telling me they're herms, they're nothing but herms, and you know
and
what?
you've been confident this whole time. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna grow these out, and I ain't gonna get one damn seed out of there. So, yeah,
I'm not
good for
saying I won't
you.
get a seed out of there, but I don't have any balls
You
on
know
there.
what?
I don't
Almost
have
every
any
time I
balls.
grow, I will find at least one seed in a plant, because I mean, it's just trying to carry on its genetic traits. It's when it's coming to the end of its life, it may pop a seed, especially if they're female. If they're feminized seeds.
Like, sometimes
So yeah,
winners pop
I
inside
always find one in a bud
the
somewhere.
buds.
I might find
Sometimes
one
you get
seed out of
a
a
little
pound, but
right.
I'm gonna find one seed. Hmm.
Yeah,
That's no
and
big
Cav
deal.
stress tests them as well. I've put
Hmm.
these things through the ringer, man, and you know what? I watched Despicable Dabs too. He grew them, and he said if anybody should have hermed, they were his because he put them through the fucking ringer too.
Yep.
And again, nothing. So
Mm. Sound good to
I'm
me.
liking them. I love the structure of them. I love the smell
Everybody
of
I've
them.
talked to
I
love
love the
them. Yeah.
frost on them. I love the leaves on them. Like they're just growing really fucking nice.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about them. They're beautiful
Mm.
plants.
That's all I ever
But
hear
yeah,
anybody say about them. So
for the most part, yeah. You get that one asshole that likes to run his mouth every now and
the
then, but
people that matter, I hear from. That's what I'm talking about.
I like to
More
joke
balls
about
than
Lola
most people.
Psychosis having more balls than most people. Yeah, I
That's a
know.
good one. Yeah.
I know. But hey, mine have no balls. Mine got no balls at all.
Hmm.
Like I said, you never know what happens in flower when those flowers start to dense up a little bit, and you might get a little nanner that pops in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it ain't gonna be seeded up.
No, no, it's gonna be good. Yeah, Lola Psychosis is special for sure. I'm loving it. So good on you, buddy. But yeah, we're gonna wrap her up for tonight. Time Buds
All
looks like
right.
he's about to fall asleep in his spaghetti over there.
I
And
gotta go get something to eat. I got the munchies like a motherfucker right now. Got some rotisserie chicken in there, some pork chops in the fridge. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll meet you
hell
over at Los
yeah,
Santos, man. If you still want to play.
fuck yeah. And if
Yeah, why
anybody
not?
else in the chat, if any of you guys play GTA, like we play GTA like all the time. So if you guys ever want to meet up in Los Santos, we can fuck around,
Yeah.
man.
Just DM Garden Cultivation Network. Send your gamer tag for Xbox, and
Yeah,
that's what we play on Xbox. So yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. And where'd the seeds go? Which
Let's
seeds?
see.
Which seeds are we talking about?
Uh,
Anyways,
lost
we
right now.
Wednesday, don't forget to tune in. Premiere with Jorge Cervantes. It's a banger. I can't wait for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Dr. Dank Nug show. Come show your grow over there.
Yes. Sly, aka Local, on Monday nights at 9 p.m. This week he's with J Rats. And then we got
And
Chromie Talks is on Monday nights. Man, Monday nights are busy.
And don't forget to resubscribe to Seed to Harvest podcast if you haven't already.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys get over there and do that. No buds has seeds anymore. I'm good with those seeds.
Right, unless I want them, yeah.
Unless
Damn
I want
straight.
them. Yeah.
Right. Yep. You've come a long way.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, thanks for having me on. Had a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah. You seem to be our bunny replacement when she's not here for
Happy to do
every
it.
now and then. Summertime she likes to go camping and stuff sometimes, but she's actually really sick right now. Not
Yeah.
really sick, but she's not feeling good. So hopefully
we'll see her next
she's
week.
feeling better by next week. She's got a whole week
Yeah.
to recover. So hopefully by next Friday she's doing better, and yeah. We'll get a little garden update from her too. I
All
should have
right.
got her to send me one anyways, but peace out, Gromies. Don't forget to subscribe. We got the 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon, as soon as we hit that 1,000. So share, and we'll see you
Keep
next time.
smoking, keep growing.
Peace.